Ooh, this is our first episode back into the studio in over a month.
Feels good.
Feels like we're back at home.
Feels like white Jesus.
Feels like I'm about to get too drunk. I don't get too drunk when I'm not at home, so this is a night to get too drunk.
And this is super strong.
I know. I told you.
You guys are insane.
I told you. Imagine what 9 shots would do to you.
I don't even want to know. Like, I'd probably be calling all kinds of people that I don't need to call.
Oh, this is not a bad decision, Whiskey. It's not a bad decision, Whiskey.
It's a pass out.
Yeah, you gonna pass out.
You ain't gonna make it just text nobody.
Yeah.
No emotion, no anger, no
Pick your phone up.
happiness.
You pick your phone up and get dizzy and fall out.
All right, bet. All right.
That's
Cool.
it.
At least I know what I'm in for.
Nah,
You've had people fall asleep.
It's functionable. Nigga, we had people fall asleep in the driveway.
Stop. What are y'all doing to people? There needs to be like a disclaimer.
Somebody fell asleep in the driveway.
It's not a disclaimer. You a grown person.
Yeah, you better
know how to handle yourself.
Yeah, you know your own limits.
Yeah.
We had this nigga fell asleep in here a little bit. Then he went outside, fell asleep in his car. Me and Quell smoked the spliff.
No.
Then I had to go somewhere like 30 minutes after that. Then I had to go to his car to let him know I had to go.
Yo.
Then he said he was going to go up the street to the park and ride to sleep. I literally followed behind him to make sure he went there and was good. I swear. But yeah, nigga was sauce. He probably spilled the beans a lot more than he wanted to.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
I hope I don't do that today.
How much shots you took? You took a shot so far?
Like,
Just one?
I've been sipping on like one.
Yeah, you don't have no case on you.
Smart thing is,
I know, I'm dangerous. I live life on the edge.
Yeah, you brave
Yeah,
as
you do.
fuck.
Like the unexpected.
if I had that shit, my shit would look like an abandoned
I
car.
literally get lectures from people. I was in Boston.
Shattered glass
Springfield.
everywhere.
Everyone's like, yo, what's
I
wrong
work
with
at
you?
T-Mobile.
What's wrong with you?
So I see these shits. I'm gonna cut that out the episode. They don't need to know that.
Oh, you recording right now?
Yeah, I was doing the pre-show shit. I never know what good gems I'm gonna get, and I've learned never open up an episode with your intro.
Yeah, that's
smart.
Yeah, I've learned people judge your podcast until they listen within the first 30 seconds. So if your first 30 seconds filled with your intro, they don't have nothing to captivate
for me
them.
to like lure the people in, like put them under some sort of spell.
Oh, she a witch.
No, whoa. Not a spell. Maybe we'll switch the wording. That
I'ma
was
put a spell on
way too left. Way too
That just made me think of Halloween Town.
The Sanderson sisters.
So why black people don't get involved in no Halloween?
First of all, black people are witches. I fucked a lot of witches. Don't play with me. Speaking of that,
What's that like? Aren't you living on the edge? You talk about me without no case. You're fucking witches?
I was about to say, bro, that's some living on the edge.
That's living on the edge.
You about to end up in a laundry
I definitely
detergent.
fucked somebody who's Wiccan. She practiced the Wiccan religion.
And like, okay, so wait, hold up.
A Wiccan isn't a witch though.
They practice witch religion, witchcraft. Yeah,
not witches.
Yeah, but I know for a fact I fucked the what did I say, Wiccan?
What if they like put a spell or like
my power's too strong?
Or okay, so
I'm
you're
too
just
strong.
Okay, but I also, you know what I realized? Like, you're also Caribbean, so Caribbean people are always protected. So
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't leave the house unless I'm protected.
I got half.
And I did use a condom too, so.
Oh, so okay, you weren't really
protected. Now he's protected.
So that's the rule of thumb now. If you use a condom, you're not really in it.
I didn't exchange.
My nigga just
somebody said you didn't get the life force. She didn't get the life force. She was good. You know what I mean?
I contracept that way all the way through, you know?
That was a good one right there, man.
That's insane. A Wiccan? Wow.
It was fun.
It was silver
fun.
bullets,
I have a lot of Latina friends. They practice like
it's funny she was Spanish.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Is that the shit with the dead people?
The pum pum was good.
Yeah, you like pray to the saints and you know.
Saint Mary.
See, I don't even deal with none of that shit. I don't try to get ghost in my life.
Some of the best pussy.
I don't want no.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm sick.
I mean,
so you wake up in a demon over you.
This is my problem with men. This is right here.
As long as you're not sitting fucking in front of the book with her, reading through her fucking
No, I just want you to tell me about it.
You feel me?
Just tell me about it.
Okay, so as long as they're transparent.
Yeah, just tell me about it. Take me a day in your life, you know? Let me live through you for a little bit. I ain't gonna practice it, but you practice it.
Oh, wow.
I'm cool with that. We have boundaries.
So do they ever tell you or disclose like things they've done to people or?
I don't ask. Because technically, you're
I
not
wouldn't
supposed
either.
to. If you practice certain things, you're not supposed to go into detail.
Do they at least like disclose whether they're like, there's like okay, so there's good ones and then there's bad, like good magic?
No, there's no such thing as good or bad magic. It's the user who's good or bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do they practice with bad intentions or good intentions?
It depends on your mood.
Depends on your mood.
It all depends on your mood.
See, no, see,
I'm
not
a female. I know.
No, it's based off.
Work,
Like, don't take that the wrong way. It's really like what I mean by intentions is like I've heard of people who use voodoo work to get higher positions in jobs.
Right.
So it's like that's what I mean by intentions. It's like and it wasn't Haitian. Like that's what I'm saying. It's all about intentions. Intentions doesn't necessarily mean harmful to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Intentions doesn't necessarily involve other people all the time.
But sometimes you like as a Wiccan. Well, I don't know too much, but I know that like you can be rooted in like a good practicing form or like a bad practicing form. You
to me, it's all about
like,
perspective. You know, what's your goal and your purpose? What are you trying to get out of it?
Okay.
Because to me, that's all religion. A lot of stuff is what is you trying to get out of it? Like
so with those, like I respect so many religions. Like I read about Buddhism, like everything. I don't discriminate, but with that, I don't like to mess with the spirit world.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Not like, I either.
I don't. Bro. Like when I like in like playing with chants and playing with
Ouija boards and shit.
Yeah, it's not my.
I don't. Thank you very much.
I
manifest, but I don't play with Ouija boards.
No.
I do.
Yeah, but
I don't play with Ouija boards.
I know I don't fucking Ouija boards. That shit is not real. Ouija boards is not fucking real.
It don't matter.
There's manifestation in the Bible, bro. That's not just like I'm talking about. When I mean mentioning and no, that's not witchcraft, bro. When I mean dabbling in the spirit world, I mean like actively seeking.
Alchemy.
Yeah, like
what you
trying to talk to your people.
So, yeah, like
I do that all the time.
So y'all don't talk to the ancestors.
Yeah,
y'all don't talk.
That's what I'm saying.
So what are we talking about right now? You're only negative because the word witch is being used.
Yeah, but
I'm saying there's levels from
but
what I do. I'm not being upset with them with what they practice, or I'm not even disrespecting them. I respect all religions, like I said, but I'm saying for me, I don't mess too far in the spirit world.
But see, like you say, you talk to your ancestors, right? I like to just let them guide me. That's cool. I don't gotta talk to you personally. You ain't gotta come see me.
You might not even know you talking back, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. I'd rather it guide me. I don't need to. I don't need to know that right now. That's cool with me.
He wanted it to happen without him knowing.
You knowing, bro.
I might be listening.
Ignorance is bliss, but it's exactly. At some point, you gotta wake it up a little bit. You gotta wake up a little bit, bro. Like what
I like to. For me, I like to not know things.
Fuck bliss, my nigga. Wake up.
I'm tired of it. No, I'm dead ass. I'm tired of it.
Because either way, either way, I'm good. If I listen to him, I'm gonna listen to him either way in my head. I don't have to talk to him personally. They can give me the clues and guidance through whatever life brings me through.
Honestly, the only reason he can say like this because he has a friend like me.
Not true. Hell no. I've been.
He the extreme. I'm just.
He just come around me real quick and he got a little balance.
Nah, but I like to. I've always been like that.
I mean, I'll say like to the Wiccan shit. Shout out to Kyla. I could say it because she is known for her, man. She put me onto a lot of the like what Wiccans are, and it's not like that's why I say like it's a difference in a Wiccan and a witch. You know what I'm saying? Like and it goes down to the intent.
I mean, it's
like
funny.
You mentioned, it's the intent. Yeah. Like a witch will be considered like the negative. Whoever's using witchcraft.
Nah, I don't consider witch negative at all. To me, witch means powerful.
I don't consider
power.
Really? Negative. Yeah, I don't consider nothing.
I don't like the word negative and positive.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if your intent is to harm or cause some sort of like havoc or damage, then it's negative.
But if you want to break, alright, I'm one of those people. I'm not disregarding like there's people that do bad things out there. I'm one of those people that like to put myself in people's shoes. Mm-hmm. Why did you do that? That's considered harmful. Like sometimes what's harmful to others is beneficial to some. Okay. We always have to look at that balance as well too, because it's just all about our circumstances in life. But then you also have to question like whether that's just narcissism and everything is rooted in selfish intentions. But then again, narcissism is just a sociological word as well too. That's we just embedded in. Regardless, okay, take narcissism out of the picture, the word, whatever the term, but is it just you being selfish and literally like you can so if you have an idea that you want to kill 10,000 people because it'll benefit you, does that mean you're justified? I mean, the Christians did it.
That is true.
They called it just war.
I mean, and then
it brings up a term of just war. Like
literally, that was a term that we taught in history. Like, literally, I talked about that in my class in college. That's a literal term in school. Just war. That they justified beheading 3,000 Jews in Jerusalem in the name of Christianity. They beheaded. They literally flooded the streets of Jerusalem with the blood of Christians. No, of Jews. Yeah. In the name of God.
That's why you go back to this whole: is it good? Is it bad?
Like in Constantine. Look at nobody even knows about Constantine. Constantine literally painted a cross on everybody's fucking army. What's the shit? The
breastplate.
Yeah, he painted a shield on them, and he basically said, "Oh, God came and gave me a vision, saying if we turn Christians, we're gonna win the war." Nigga won the war, and everybody converted, and then he forced everybody to convert after that.
And that's why the world is the way it is. Right?
That's part of the reason.
If you really bust it down, man, you create a fucking need.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
but I mean, to go back to like your initial point, I just feel like I listened to an interview with Tyler Creator. One of the GOATs, by the way, definitely my top 10.
I love Tyler. I've been fucking with Tyler more and more lately.
Shout out to him and ASAP and killing shit.
I fuck with ASAP, even though he got my baby mother pregnant.
My baby mama pregnant.
Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna
have
trap
a threesome with them.
I want to trap her so bad.
Give me one night with ASAP and Rihanna.
Just give me Rihanna. ASAP can stay home.
ASAP already did it. He trapped up.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I still want to trap it myself.
You know, I wouldn't even want to have sex with them. I'd want to watch them have sex. I know that's creepy. But yeah,
I'm down for watching.
That is what you like to do. That's okay. That's all right. It's okay.
I've actually.
At first, I was judging. At first, up top, I was judging. I was like, you know what? If you went to it,
like I don't know.
You always gotta judge at first though, because you always gotta think about like
it would be like if they did like in a public art, like they just did it in public for like a limited audience, or maybe like.
So if they invited you, you wouldn't go.
No,
they have a room for
I'd
that.
rather
they sure do.
Yeah,
and
if they was like, come watch it.
I'm not into that normally.
You wouldn't say
backtrack, and she said, "Hold on, y'all niggas just tell me where to go."
It's Rihanna. Like I'm saying that's my fantasy with her.
Like is Rihanna and ASAP in the boutique?
Yeah,
I'm
not there. Like I don't want to watch randoms. Like I'm good. Like I'm straight.
I actually had the invite, so I've been branching out a little bit. I went to
Philly. You had the.
I got an invite where somebody told me about the possibility of actually watching people have sex at a swingers party.
Oh, okay. I'm down to go to one of those.
I actually want to.
Yeah,
so I heard of a club in Maryland that actually holds them. Yeah, so I'm actually trying to take a trip.
We should go. We should really go and like literally write
They do them out here.
Nah,
I mean, Maryland is probably better.
I don't want to know random Connecticut girls. People do that randomly already.
They not from.
Wait, but I don't want to do anything. I want to go.
I want to watch. I want to potentially do something.
Okay.
I'm open to doing something.
Hey man, I'm good, bro.
Somebody.
My dick gonna get hard if I'm watching somebody getting fucked. And when my dick get hard, I don't make the best decisions.
It's not even about you making a decision. Like these bitches will just walk up on. Not to say I've been to one.
And I'm not from there. They go.
How you know what's going on?
How you know the details, bro?
How you know what's going on? They're not gonna walk up to you right away.
Like, yo, hey, can I? They'll ask your girl if you with somebody, but if you're not with nobody, they'll grab your ass up like, come here.
Yeah,
or just pull your shit out and just start handling business. You feel me?
I'll put this out and then start it.
I just need an upside pineapple around my neck all the time, so they know that I'm open for the shits.
Say that. I mean, listen,
what?
Man, have fun.
It's an upside down pineapple and a star on the house.
Wait,
those are two of the signs that know that you're swingers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've done more research.
The star inside the circle.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So if you look and you see that inside of somebody's house, those are the swingers.
So I wanted to go to a resort, like a swingers nudist where everyone just naked.
So niggas in the neighborhood know,
like,
oh,
yeah, come fuck with me.
Sushi and Tim. Game night on Wednesdays. You feel me?
Fuck with you.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Is that
That's the house. Just go knock on the door real quick, and then they'll let you know what's going on.
Disclaimer. This is my second appearance on the show. Maybe third, I'm not sure.
I don't remember the name of your episode.
That
episode was like 2 hours long, so just look for the 2 hour long episode.
Exactly.
Like some years ago.
Nah, we're not even 2 years in.
Yeah,
that's a year ago.
Was it a year ago?
Yeah, about a year.
I'm
dead ass.
It's a year or some change.
I'm dead ass, nigga.
It was during the pandemic.
Yes. We're hitting 2 years this month.
Pandemic.
April 26th is our 2-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
This when you had the other joint. That's what I'm saying, bro. I could have swore it was longer than that because it was warm outside.
It
was.
It was warm.
Exactly. It was about a year ago.
Type shit.
It was about a year ago. It's coming up to a year now.
Well, I feel like our show been out for 4 or 5 years. That just goes to show the work.
We ain't even made it to 2 years yet.
That goes to show the work. You feel me? But just to say, this is CBD because it's weed and whiskey. It's not a bowl. Guys, gotta put that.
My nigga practicing Ramadan. Can we break that down a little bit? Because I know we was talking.
Yo, we ain't even started the podcast.
Matter of fact, let's start the motherfucking podcast.
Let's start the shit.
Here we go. All right, I'm gonna give a little countdown, and then we're gonna get into the sheets. I'm a little sauce, so I probably don't give the best intro today, but I'm gonna try my best.
Swinging sex party talk. That's a good intro.
Shout out to my wife.
Yes. Shout out to wifey who just blessed you with another
baby girl.
Shout out to Quell for not pulling out.
If they listen to this shit, they already know.
Shout out to Quell for shooting the club up.
Quell 100%.
My nigga going to
free throw line.
Safety off.
Out here shooting up the club.
Safety off, nigga.
Nope.
He go in there with the intention of shooting the club up.
I don't miss. Yeah, I know that's my slogan.
Headshot.
Fully automatic. He ain't
don't
no
miss. Style.
Fucking single
I told
shot, 03 burst, straight
auto.
One take and done.
Yep. I'm a 50 cal. Boom, one shot. I'm hitting my target. No matter if I miss either. I'm hitting it no matter what.
That ain't bad, man.
It's one of those when you shoot and go to sleep.
I respect it though. Like first of all,
shoot, go to sleep and wake up for the best hopes.
I just respect that you love to like
not pull out.
Yeah, like you love to be a husband. You know, like.
My man told me when I was young.
It's beautiful. Teach these niggas that what's going on.
Don't teach me shit.
My man told me when I was young, that pussy ain't yours if you're not able to nut in it. You feel
That's
me?
facts.
That's why I don't wear
I live by that.
And that's why
I live by that too. I live by that.
It's one of the I don't know. The joy of being a father is just
if
being.
I can't nut in you, it's not my pussy.
It's not mine.
I got
like,
if I gotta pull out, bro.
Yeah, like that ain't.
I learned that.
You ain't secure with us.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That means
you
don't.
Hold on.
Somebody's fucking.
Hold on. Wait.
What if she doesn't want to have a baby?
All bitches want kids. I'm joking.
At this age that we are,
I was about to say, we can't even say this.
First of all,
there's a woman right here.
No. First of all,
that's like niggas in law.
But
like, I wouldn't know what this shit.
She ain't denying it. If a girl don't let you, if a girl don't know, alright, every girl know when it's okay to get nutting. Every girl know when.
Yeah.
Every girl know when that period it's okay for you to nut in them. If that girl don't hit you with that one time after fucking her after a while, like, alright, today's the day, just nut in me. Because every bitch like getting nutted in. Every girl like to feel that of getting nutted in. Yeah. They just don't like the results of getting nutted in all the time. But that feeling, they love that feeling. And me as a man, I love nutting in women when I get the chance. So, when the pussy's mine,
me too.
So when the pussy's mine, I'm gonna try to nut in that shit.
This is free game. This is why I like to be around men. I learn something every day.
I like to
you should be comfortable enough after the first time we chill, shorty. Don't disrespect me like that.
First of all,
you're definitely not like your toxic side, like.
Bro, first of all, no. I don't support that. Wait.
I'm not supporting that first time.
You should be comfortable within the first 5 minutes.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying.
Like, if you don't want to marry me within 10 minutes of us talking,
I ain't doing my job.
Then
okay, you know what? Full transparency. Let's get into the shit.
Okay, all right. You know what? Now that you say that, I can agree because the first time me and my wife went out, I looked in her eyes and I knew exactly what the future was going to be.
Stop.
You
know.
Niggas know. Word to my mother.
Yeah, let's have this conversation.
Word to my mother.
We talked about this. Let's have it on air.
Like, you
I don't know, right? So we sitting there and I forgot what she said. And I looked right at her and I'm like,
I remember this conversation.
I'm like, it's gonna be a long road for us.
Oh my God.
I looked at right in her eyes and I said, I don't even know what it was.
She remembers.
She remembers that
We're
shit.
Gonna talk about it.
It was at a comedy club. We went to Funny Bone in Manchester.
And she said some corny shit to you out there.
Some corny shit, some dumb shit. And I looked at her and I'm like, it's gonna be a long road. I knew that I don't even know what it was. Like, I don't know what it was.
But he knew he was gonna be in love.
I knew he was gonna
get cussed out by this woman for the rest of his life.
I knew that this was something.
Ain't no ways about it when you know. You know.
That's what I'm saying.
Different.
That's why. Before you met your wife, though.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever engage in wasting women's time?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It's not fun.
Yikes.
I was.
This is radical honesty right here.
Because I was like, I wasn't unsure. I just knew I was like, I'm not fucking with none of these.
But even if she was like a good woman, like you would still just like waste her time.
A lot of women are good women.
Not wasting time. Man, not wasting time.
Wasting time.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but a lot of women are good women. Just because they're not good for you don't mean they're not good women.
That's what I was about to say. Like,
they're just not good for you.
Okay.
What is that? Yeah, I was gonna say. What does that mean?
A lot of women are good women. It just takes the right man to bring the right qualities out.
Because it may be 3-4 months into me getting to know you before I realize like, nah, she not.
We can't do this.
Right.
Did I waste 4 months of your time? Or did I realize like 4 months in, nah
4 months ain't even shit.
Yeah.
Well, like, what if a guy tells you like, I wasted your time? Like, sorry.
Girls don't listen when they hear that. Girls don't listen when they hear that.
That nigga.
I'm telling you that for I've you can literally tell a girl I'm wasting your time 1,000,000 times and they still don't hear it. If the dick is good, they don't hear it.
Let's hear what she has to say
I
about
tell
this.
No, it's just radical honesty. I'm going through a little personal situation.
Okay.
You have 3 men in here right now.
Yeah, so, facts.
Is fucked.
And you know what?
Okay, so I want to hear you guys.
I'm fair, so
he's the balance.
I'll be fair.
I'm gonna sit back and I'm not going to judge.
All right, I'll be the toxic.
Let's see if the advice that they give matches up or aligns with the shit that I'm telling you.
I'll say less.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sit quiet.
Say less. All right. Go ahead. Extra questions. I love this.
Hell yeah, this is good.
Where's my sheets?
This was a person I was friends with for years. We had built, a solid organic bond or whatever. So we decided to take it to the next level to see where things go. And it was 4 months of hell. It was like the craziest roller coaster. I didn't know like he was this kind of person in a relationship, because not a relationship, but in a
relationship
or whatever.
As a unit.
You're dealing with
it.
Trademarked by Jada. Entanglement.
I'm single, by the way. It's just whatever. I was just like single, holding it down. You know how you think you're single, like you're single, but you're like, to like, I'm even if I'm single, I'm loyal. Like I don't know how that even.
It's so bad because I couldn't say what I wanted.
So crazy, but anyways, like he tells me like 4 months later, like like he kind of like tries to blame it on me. He's like, yo, it's your fault. Like I told you, I have issues. I've done the best I can. I wasted your time basically, but it's your fault.
Partially, he's right.
Okay.
Partially, he's right. If a man told you what he's coming with, and you still decide to entertain that shit.
Okay, but I also preface it with he planned this life together. Also,
he told you the red flags. Regardless of the good he told you the red flags, and you still decided to entertain. You decide. In that moment, you told yourself, "All right, I hear you.
Okay,
but I feel like I can be that difference." That's what you said to yourself.
Okay, but now, in these 4 months, right? He hated his lifestyle. He's upgraded his lifestyle after dealing with me. He's worked through some of his traumas and started to work through his issues. And I feel like I kind of built him up for him to just kind of like.
Why are you taking credit for it?
Shit on me.
Yeah, but see,
because it's a lot of credit that's on her.
I get that.
She ain't really jumping.
I get that. No, I get that.
Okay,
at the end of the day, regardless of how involved you is right now, I've learned is why do you feel like somebody belongs to you? Or like I've always felt like you're just a part of their journey.
Okay.
That's all you are sometimes.
That's a different way to look at it.
You're just part of their journey. That man was, as much as he intended to commit to you, it was not necessarily his journey to commit to you. Just because I want something don't mean that's what's for me. As much as it looks good in front of my eyes right then and there, doesn't mean it's for me. Like Quell tell me all the time how many failed relationships he went through before he's in the situation he's in right now. I talk about Quell with this shit all the time. I went through a serious relationship and I literally I planned my entire future within 2 years with this girl.
Oh wow, okay.
Planned my future. After not being able to see a future like that. Planned it. And I had to reestablish myself like, nigga, you gotta relive a whole nother future now.
Yeah. But it's always, but the thing about it is, like I always like this thing, at the end of the day, it's my future. Like he said, you're part of somebody else's journey, they're just a part of my journey too. So it don't matter if that's what it is, so if I'm not gonna see you right now.
Right,
wait, I got a question for you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What did you learn from that situation? Like as a person, how did you grow? I mean, you told me how he grew, but did you grow?
Yeah, I felt like to not put so much, like don't be so disappointed because like someone didn't meet your expectations. Like stop putting so much like expectation for something to work out in a certain way and just accept whatever it's gonna be and move on.
Exactly.
Like,
control what you can and let go of what you can't control.
Exactly.
That's literally a fundamental lesson in life that you have to establish and put towards every other thing. It's kind of like closed mouths don't get fed. And,
it is what it is.
And also, know your friends save a headache.
So I was tolerating a lot during this time. Like, I mean, like he didn't even text me Happy Valentine's Day. Like, he ghosted me for like 3 weeks at one point. Like, and I felt like I was devaluing myself.
You
were. Do you like toxic?
You were.
See, like I want to say no, but then I had to
think
question.
Subconsciously, you probably do.
So my best friend, who's also a guy, this is one of my male best friends, but I have another male best friend. He was like, yo, Dri, like, look at yourself. Like, why are you why do you keep attracting this kind of energy into your life?
That's the shit that
really, like,
and also, maybe you're not attracting it. Maybe you're going towards it.
Yeah, like I didn't have. We're not gonna get too deep, but I didn't have the best example.
Everything I do is deep.
Growing up,
Literally.
so you know, like
double entendre.
I didn't even peep. Pause. I didn't even peep where you were going with that one.
Nah, but like real shit, like niggas, like they said a little while ago. I saw this shit earlier that really put a lot of shit in perspective for me. You feel me? In the sense that like a lot of time, like people talk about seasons and shit like that, and like lifetimes be having like lifelong friendships and shit like that. Like. Right. Realistically, you might just be like a seasonal person in people's lives. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you're the agent.
Okay, so
yeah, like
this is like I've encountered where like
I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just saying like we like as people,
everybody,
like sometimes we might just be like that season for someone, and we have to
we're that lesson.
But repetitively in my life, like like not even just men, but people I notice like friends or whoever, like it's like they see what I can do for them, or they see I'm beneficial, or they see my light, and then once. I feel like they're I don't know, like
I'm sorry, that hit home a little bit too much.
They like
that hit my heart.
They take or like I don't know, it's like a succubus. Like even my sister says, like
I know
your energy is so warm and like your intentions are so pure. People want to be around you, but once they take your energy, they just leave and like.
I know what it is. I can break it down.
It's why the universe keeps pouring into you.
Down for you
right
now.
After a while,
I can answer that for you right
now.
And
replenishing that. The
universe keeps pouring. Like it's certain individuals that the universe continuously pours into because they know how much we pour into others. You feel me? So they're gonna keep sending people to you for you to fill up. Because you can't, like, once you get overfull, you gotta pour that shit into somebody else.
I'm gonna keep it a bug. This is what I learned. Sometimes you just get blinded by potential.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what?
That's all it is.
That's so true. That's so true. Like,
fuck all that pouring in shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can fall in love with what somebody's capable of. That you see that you're capable of.
Yeah, they do not see nothing about.
Just you.
Yeah.
Just you. You see it in them. And that shit blinds you to the reality of what's now in them, bro.
Because you'll be stubborn to
their way they can be.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
And you love that shit so much.
But for friends, though, I don't necessarily.
Friends is relationship.
I mean like an intimate relationship. I know.
If
friendship is an interpersonal relationship,
honestly,
but I mean,
I think when it comes intimate
to friends,
and intimacy is two different things.
Yeah. I was gonna say
intimacy is with your girlfriend, but when you have an intimate relationship when you with somebody, you're friend with somebody for like years.
Right, you're right.
When I literally you see me cry, man. As a man, as a man, once you see me cry, we had an intimate relationship.
Right.
We just have to stop putting certain connotations to certain words.
Yeah.
But intimacy and intimate is two different things.
You're right, because you can have intimate friendships, intimate relationships.
Yes, with your male friends.
Yeah, of course.
Without it being anything intimate.
Of course.
In a sense, exactly. You know,
but
it has two different meanings.
Okay, so maybe it was the wording I chose.
No, but
I just mean like your partner, like someone that's like you're having sexual relationships with, you're in a relationship with. Let me really be specific. I feel like those relationships are different at times from friendships because sometimes people have terrible intentions like jealousy. Can we talk about men sometimes being jealous?
Let's talk about men.
Men be jealous on men act like excuse my friend bitches. Bruh.
I'm a bitch sometimes when I'm a man.
Listen.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's like
I ain't gonna lie, my bitch size come out a little bit. So
let me ask this: Do men prefer like women that are not like ambitious, or like women that are just like have
an insecure man? An insecure man will never let you.
I don't need you to have all the time in the world.
Won't let you progress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. First of all,
and I know that because I was one of them.
Facts.
I was one of them. So an insecure man will never let you progress because he's gonna take it as a threat to you and him.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
So.
Facts.
If a guy is threatened by you progressing in life,
damn, that was deep.
That man right there, he don't got nothing. Man, I told
Clap it up for Quell.
Don't do that.
Deep moment.
I'm bringing out a different layer to you guys. I feel like, right?
Nah, to him. Everybody know I've been.
I'm just talking shit. To be honest, I love doing this podcast so much. It's starting to bring a different light to my life. So
speaking of saying that, right? I'm gonna have Iksha have.
Did we even do the intro?
Not yet, but I'm gonna do it after this transparent moment because I actually feel compelled to do this. So I almost didn't want to have my therapy session today, but I did. It's not that bad.
Maybe because I'm drunk. I love her.
Yeah, so I actually had a good therapy session today, right? And damn, where was I going with this shit? Oh, she asked me, "What's my main priority in life?" And I told her this podcast. I'm dead ass. Like, me and Kawhi had this talk the other day, and I was like, bro, if I leave Connecticut without this podcast is done. If you leave Connecticut without this podcast, it's done. That's a fact.
So y'all gotta keep listening to get us up out of here. Not really up out of here, just get us in better situation. So we ain't gotta worry about none of that shit.
Exactly.
Let this be our main. Let this be our main thing. I'm tired of working a 9 to 5.
So
I'm on leave right now, huh?
Go to www.weedandwhiskey.com and get some merch.
Facts,
sir.
Gotta keep these lights on, man.
Actually, we even got not buy me a coffee, buy me a shot.
Word.
Yeah. You even just donate to a nigga.
I don't even drink, and you guys let me drink.
Dollar goes away. Dollar goes a long way.
And with that being said, welcome to motherfucking Weed and Whiskey Podcast. Woo, the vibes is right. The vibes is good.
Oh, you want this?
I always want weed. That's a fact. And in the building, we had an amazing vibe. It started off great. You already heard King Hoff voice, so we ain't even gonna talk about him right now. We gonna put him to the back burner right now.
I see it.
This is all about Dri. This is about you, baby girl. This is about you coming through, setting the tone, letting you know you have games for us, letting you know that you have positive intent. You know what? To be honest with you, anybody who tells us that they have good things in store for us is automatically a win in my book. For the not even for the fact that you're trying to do something for us, yeah, that's the plus. It's the fact that you love us genuinely enough to want to give to make us better.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
That makes me feel good as a person because I'm a very empathetic person. Empathy is my life, and like I literally resonate with those words because you literally, when we first spoke, you told us that you see us being on tour, and ever since you told us that, I've been cocky as shit.
He
and I ain't gonna
definitely
lie.
has.
That live show we had is because of you.
Stop, no.
That's
because of y'all.
Nah,
y'all put that
Janae been reached out to us to do a live show, but we weren't that confident in ourselves.
Yeah.
But the fact that
we didn't know what we was
said
gonna do.
that you see us being on tour, we actually was able to imagine it then.
I could cry.
And we used that live show as a format of like,
it's actually
how
very
would
true
we go?
because we had that conversation.
Exactly.
I love
That's
that.
actually true.
So,
We had
like
that
I
conversation, I
said,
remember
as
that.
much as you want to put that on us, I ain't gonna take that. I'm gonna give you your credit when it's
That's
due.
We
the
get
clip
flowers
that's
over
going
here.
up, guys. Like that. Like
That's,
what?
That's fact.
What?
Like you, like that was like a really good foundation for us because, like I said, we've been confident as fuck ever since then. Like honestly, part of that Philly trip was because of you too. The fact that it made us want to branch out. It made us want to do more outside of here.
I really can't even like. I can't take credit for all that.
Nah, I'm giving you your credit. I don't care if you take it, but I'm giving it to you.
Shout out to the Carrie Bradshaw.
You can leave it at the door when you walk out, but I'm still giving it to you.
Well, I'm humble. Like,
take your roses.
Nah, no humbleness on this podcast. I'm sure.
Take your roses. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Tell me
talk your shit. I just gave you the room to talk your shit.
Take your roses.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you acknowledge that I try to instill like light in everyone that I meet. Like that's really.
No, I was talking about us specifically. I don't know.
Everybody, all right. We'll say this. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah, this is about weed and whiskey. It's Dri right now.
Yes.
And Hoff is just the guest here.
So let me break it down. So I already considered you guys family for like so long before I met you guys in person. Obviously,
because of
my brother.
Exactly. Facts.
So I don't know. It's just I see the grind, I see the hustle, I see the magic. Like I just always like to project what I see for other people. Like I always like to say I'm a prophet. Like I like to.
Same here.
I can visualize things.
Speaking to the choir.
Yeah, like I can see certain things. I'm not psychic or anything, but
you don't have to explain it.
We love to. We talk about it to each other all the time.
You're speaking to the choir. I tell choir all the time.
I see it.
All the things I see when I wake up.
When I said that, I stood on it. Like I wasn't just saying that to gas you guys up.
Why do you think we feel confident? Because we know you meant it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have felt compelled to do a lot of things if we didn't know you meant it. Like. We get a lot of air from people, especially since
hold on, he's not even telling you guys. That was the first time I met you guys.
I know.
Yeah, back it was.
No, that was before you even met us in person. That was before you met us in person.
What?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And then we met in person at Shorty's event.
Right.
So this is before we even met in person.
Wow.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's why I'm giving you your credit when it's due, because if the energy can resonate through the phones and through the technology, to me that's real, yo. Not everybody's energy resonate. Like Janae's one of those people too, and up to this day, me and her is fucking A1. A lot of people don't even know. When I met her on Instagram, I wrote a poem for her and I sent it to her and I was like, yo, man, you gonna I'm dead ass.
Stop.
And up to this day,
we're
fucking close friends. Up
that
to
is
this
the
day.
craziest thing. That's the craziest thing. Okay, Langston Hughes, like what?
That's actually one of my favorite poets.
I already know.
I'm a poet.
I already know.
I'm a poet.
I can feel.
I gotta find my books, yo.
Or
I just told
Darius
you.
from.
Well, I got what I can laugh at, but
Oh yeah, now I gotta get one. Yeah. Wait, you got the first one right.
Yeah.
Another's Perspective. That's the one you got with the green cover, right? I gotta give you the other one. That one was actually inspired by everybody around me.
No word.
I gotta give you that one.
Wait, I want a poem. Like, we need a line out poems. Like,
I got you. Actually, that'd be a good. I haven't been in my muse poems in a while, so
right,
this would be great. I love that.
Hey yo, what does muse mean?
Muse is just somebody that you see as like a creative piece that inspire your art.
You just are, you aren't really. Right?
Yeah. Like your wife is your muse.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, but for me as a poet, a lot of different people can be my muse because it's like, to me, I see art in everything different. Like when I look at everybody else, I get a different story from them. I get a different perspective from them. So like, the things I say about somebody else won't be the same thing that I say about somebody. That's the way they walk. It's a whole different story. Got you.
So let me ask you this, because me and him always have this debate. Like, I don't think people portray themselves on social media in their authentic life.
No.
Did you think, like, when you met me in person, like, was my energy kind of matching what I had, like, on, like, when we
But your social media doesn't give me that
yeah, I'm gonna let you answer that first, because I'm gonna give a different answer probably, because I know how I want to answer. So cool, answer that one.
I mean, like, I don't give people, I feel like everybody's cool until I meet them.
Okay.
So like, I give everybody that benefit of the doubt. It's a bad thing with me, but it's a good thing with me too, because I trust people.
Nah, bro, being trusted is not a bad thing. Never say that.
You know what I'm saying? I'll give, but it literally takes.
Just because you have bad results, don't mean that it's a bad trait.
It literally takes one word for you to say to me for that to be like, all right, that's gone.
That's cool.
Done. Like,
but think about the doors that opens for you, though.
Yeah, so I give people that benefit of the doubt most of the time. Like, I have conversations with people that, if a homeless man is talking to me, bro, I'm probably gonna talk to him for like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Just if he catch my attention. So like, I give people benefit of the doubt. So you just like, you confirmed it. It was like, all right, you are who you look like. I don't know. It's just like, I never look at somebody's social media unless they put up stupid shit and say, oh, that's a bad person, or I don't want to fuck with that person. It doesn't correlate to me like that.
Okay. I respect that.
I'm gonna have to check that.
No, you're good. That's my laptop.
Okay.
All right. So my answer with that is, I'm one of those people where my level of empathy has reached a whole new high lately, that I can factor out social media.
Okay. But like, I'm referring to specifically. Like,
I know I can factor out social media. I can literally feel energy.
Really?
Through messages now.
Stop.
I'm being dead ass. I can feel a lot of emotion.
Okay, so
sometimes it's not accurate because of my own
moods.
moods.
The person responds?
Yeah, I can literally, like, to me, I don't literally look at just what you say.
Okay.
Your connotation, your terminology. There's so much that, like, everything about what you do tells your life story. Every single thing. The words you choose. The reason you choose the words behind certain words.
Wow. You are a poet.
That literally.
That is so deep. Okay, yeah. Okay,
so to me, when you speak to me, I look beyond the surface of the words you tell me. I look at what you're actually saying. I can hear the messages of what you're saying. So I'm at a point right now, it's like, I don't have to try to figure it out no more. It just come to me naturally. Like I said, sometimes my moods just makes it a little foggy, but when I'm in tune, I'm on point.
Wow. Now your self-reflection journey has been crazy because you really know yourself, and a lot of people don't have knowledge of self.
Oh, we can talk about that.
So like, that's a
I've been doing this since 21.
Yeah, I can tell. Like, I can tell you've taken the steps to work on yourself.
17 or 18.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
Before high school even ended.
Wow. See, I just started.
I almost didn't graduate because of this journey.
Really?
I didn't even tell a lot of people that, because I wanted to know me so bad at that time. I didn't care about nothing else, not even school.
Okay.
I just even when we had that Coach Yale interview, like when he was saying a lot of things, I realized I never was ever tracing my dreams for most of my life. I was never living for me.
And for other people's expectations.
I was trying to be successful for what the terms of success means for other people.
Facts.
I didn't even know what success meant to me at that time. All I knew was the word success, and I can define it probably.
So how did you gain the emotional intelligence at that age to kind of start that journey then? Because, like, I just started 2 years ago, so it's interesting to me that you say you were 17. So I was a mess at 17. Shit show.
Honestly, at that point, I felt I had nothing and everything at the same time.
Wow.
So I felt content because everything made nothing feel good.
Wow.
Like everything
I don't
around
even know
me.
the fuck you just said.
Nah.
Don't even ask me.
Nah, like everything
Wow.
around me like was going so
Wow.
good that I didn't care about the bad. I didn't care about a lot of stuff because it's like I had good friends, you know, like I was happy. I was happy for what I thought happy was.
You were like the master of your own world.
Yes. And then my mom and my grandmother passed, and then reality hit, and then I realized I'm not invincible.
Doesn't death have a way of doing that to you?
That was when my mind changed and reality hit, and my mortality finally hit me, and I was realized.
I need to take a shot for that.
Yeah, like that was the point in my life where I realized, like I told myself I was gonna lose my mom before I lost my mom, and I thought I was okay with it, and then I lost my mom, and I was like, oh shit. I'm not okay with
Losing
it.
Losing a parent, yikes! I lost my dad.
That shit
Rest
fucked
in
me
peace
up.
to your mom,
and at this point right now, it affects how I even move with my other parent.
So, I'm also a one parent person. I lost my father, so I want to ask you, like, do you feel like that was a turning point?
That was a breaking
life?
point. That was a breaking point because at this point I'm still broken from that. But just because I'm broken don't mean I'm broken, you know? Don't mean that's who I am.
But people don't even see that though.
They don't.
And I don't even think people understand losing a parent, like, and how, like, that really affects
you until you actually lost a parent.
Like, yeah.
I've learned that it was so condescending for me to tell somebody I understand when they lost somebody because I never lost anybody. It was so condescending because it's like, nigga, I don't. I don't. I can never fathom the idea what it is to lose somebody until I've lost somebody.
I couldn't. I used to have to, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I used to try to console people.
Of course.
And you're like, oh, nigga, I get it. You know what I mean? I had to learn how to stop saying that.
Yes.
Because sometimes when somebody's saying something, you're like, yo, I couldn't even understand what you're going through.
Yes.
Yeah,
that feels better.
I couldn't even. I can't even understand.
But I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
here.
Exactly. Like,
whatever you need, like,
I'm here.
Imagine, but I'm here for you if you need me, my nigga.
Yeah.
I had friends that wasn't there.
Yeah.
Friends that was always there, but you know, because they don't know how to deal with death themselves, they weren't there. And I've learned I couldn't even blame them for that. I hated them for that for a point. I did. I'm not even gonna lie. I did. But I was wrong for that.
When did you start to let the resentment go?
Probably a couple years ago.
Because I'm still working through that now.
But to be honest with you, I feel like sometimes you're meant to lose even those friendships too.
And it's not even that I hold on resentment. It's just like I'm like, all right, I'm good with you. Like,
yeah, but that's cool.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
So maybe resentment's not the right term, but I still
you outgrew them.
Yeah.
Yo, the first time somebody told me they outgrew me, my nigga, I looked at them like, how dare you? How fucking dare you outgrow me?
The boss to say that to someone's
yes!
face. I've never even like
how
that. Like
dare
that.
You?
Like.
But up to this day now that I actually thought about it, I respect her so fucking much for saying that to me.
I knew it was a female. Only a female would say shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just like how a female would keep.
Imagine if your boy came up to you and was like, yo,
what the fuck?
I'm just in a different place in my life,
sorry.
bro.
I'm
sorry, bro.
I'm not with you no more.
I feel like
how
we
would
need
you
some
respond
space.
to that as men? How would you respond to that?
I tell my
as your
nigga,
man,
yo, shut up, bro. Like,
what the fuck?
Shut up, nigga.
Why you even here right now? Then if you outgrew me,
Yeah,
nigga, like you could have said this
whatever.
through a text message. The fuck is you talking about?
Right?
Thinking you would have to say
Yeah,
nothing.
you disappeared, nigga. I done hit you one day like, yo, you good, bro?
You're good,
You
bro.
ain't got
You
to
left me
respond.
alone. I was like, alright, nigga, don't fuck with me no more. Alright. And it's funny, I had friends like that. Niggas smoke every day, chill. Niggas getting to move on in life, and you don't even hear nothing back from them. But it's like, I don't hate you for that. Like, even with the Wiccan girl that I have sex with, she ended up getting pregnant by one of my friends. We're no longer friends no more, but cool. The pum pum was probably that fucking good.
But that nigga was.
That's a whole nother like insane story that I just can't even believe.
I heard I seen something on Instagram the other day. I seen something on Instagram the other day and I want to bring this up with you because you're the only woman in the room.
Of course, okay.
It was a post saying, and it's actually from a woman saying, they look down on women who settle for the men who originally wanted their friend.
So women look down on
other women who settle for men who originally wanted their friend. So like a guy who wants you, they originally come up to you, but you turn them down, and they go to your friend, and your friend goes to them.
No, personally, I don't know how every other woman feels, but me, I feel like you find love where you find love.
Fuck love. So if we're in the club right now, we're in the club right now. I come shoot my shot at you, and you turn me down, and 10 minutes later, I'm shooting my shot at your friend, and your friend decides to go with it. How you looking at your friend then?
Oh, see, like I had a best friend for like 15 years that like literally her job in life was like solely to like
fuck every guy you done did.
Not fuck every guy, but just like either do something with them or like try to get attention from them or like.
She's a sketter.
Oh my God. Stop.
I hear that word a little while.
Or Jezebel.
That's the one.
Yes.
Oh no.
She's a sketter.
Lo siento in advance. I'm sorry. But yeah, like I don't know. I've been there before. Like a girl literally. So I was dating this basketball player. I always tell the story, but it's just like such a reference point in my life. Like he was playing overseas in Manchester, England. So like he would come back here and there. We would talk or whatever. So I guess I didn't know, but she had a crush on him the entire time. So like she started like this was me and him never had sex. Like I'm being this is radical honesty. We never had sex. Yeah. We made out, and she was like, "Yo, he has herpes." Yes. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like 21. I'm like, yo, like,
do I got herpes?
Like, I'm like Googling stuff.
I would have went to a panic attack. I probably would have passed the fuck out.
I'm tripping out. I'm like, so, like, weird stuff had happened. Like, I like, it was just weird. She was always in the midst of something or just like weird messages. She'd be like, why are you dating him? Like, why are you going out with him? And I'd be like, why is she so like negative? Find out. So I finally bring it up to him. I'm like, listen, like, this is weird, but my best friend who you've known in the past, like, she said that you have like herpes, and like he was like, yo, I can show you the DMs of her like doing this, saying this to me, there's no herpes, she's making that up. And I was like,
the bitches is fucking conniving as fuck.
I knew her since I was 5 years old. Mind you, I was 21 when that happened.
Oh,
we had been
shit.
friends so I'm like, why would you like make up this extravagant lie just because you had a crush on? You could have told me like, yo, I've been feeling him, I like him.
That's the type of bitch you would spill whiskey for.
Hell no, I'm not wasting my whiskey on that shit.
Yeah, I waste my whiskey to pour out for her stupidity. This is why, like,
just her conniving. I have a few female friends, but like,
why females so conniving?
I don't know. It's like,
is dick that good for y'all?
No.
Does dick really bring y'all to that mindset? I don't think
it's dick. I think it's more of a power struggle sometimes, and it's an insecurity.
Okay, I could take that.
Yeah, it's like everything
girls
is
insecure.
Yeah, like girls deal with major insecurity, like major, like the most confident, the most beautiful. I get so many compliments. All like that sounds so vain, but like people be in my DMs or whatever, and like I be feeling so bad. Like people have no idea. Like or I'll be like questioning every little thing about myself. Like, yo, like you don't look bad. You don't look good this angle. Like this is bad. You might have to like turn. Like it's just
it's sad because I'm attracted to that in girls. Oh my god.
And guys play off that vulnerability.
No, it's not even being vulnerable. It's just because
or
it's
like that insecurity. Or
nah, for me it's like how women look at men that's toxic. It's like, bitch, I can change.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! And like they'll be like, "No, I got you." Like they'll be my DMs, "I got you, baby girl." Like,
nah, I know I can change you.
Yeah, like I get that sometimes.
But it's the thing is, like, you can tell a woman, "I know I can change your perspective," but they won't get it until their perspective's been changed.
You're right. Like I'm a show and tell. I mean, I'm a show and prove type.
Yeah, but you can't. I can't prove if you don't give another nigga a chance. You know. Yeah. That's the thing with women, yo. Women be saying they want change, but when change be in their fucking face, they don't want to change. What's up with that?
It's just like with a man, like a woman trying to change a man. Like you can't make someone change unless they want to actively change. True. Realistically.
So basically, a woman would say that they want change just to get attention.
At times, like if she really hasn't done the work internally to like really self-reflect and like go on, start the journey, then she's just capping. It's full of cap.
These bitches is capping all the time.
Changing people.
Cool, ask a question. I feel like I'm asking all the questions.
I actually kind of want to get into them games you was talking about.
Oh, for real?
I was about to, I had a fucking question. Like, why was
That's why I want to keep on.
Why are we
Like,
worried about changing people?
yeah, let's
Like,
go.
I was about to say that
Let's
too.
go a little bit. Let's go a little bit. Let's
the
go a little
guy
bit more. I like this
DMX
conversation.
Like
Let's
the
go a
guy
little bit.
DMX said, my nigga, accept the snake to be a snake. Like, you ain't gonna change. For motherfuckers, what they show you they are, they gonna be that motherfucker 100 days from now.
So,
until they decide.
I mean,
to
niggas
change
date
that. And
snakes just because they
probably
get good
won't change
head.
that.
so you don't believe in evolution in people
Not
in
anymore.
any.
I don't give
way.
second chances all the
I
time.
get people.
It's not, that's what I'm saying. It's not.
I
Even
just
about,
don't want to be around for it.
That's what I'm saying. It's a difference in
Okay.
it's a
Okay.
difference in
It's not
evolution
gonna be
and
around.
changing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could naturally evolve into being a bigger dick than they already were, or they could
Yeah,
evolve
facts.
into being a more passive individual. Like I personally, I evolved to be more of a like. Fuck it.
Do
It
you
is
evolve?
what it is.
Do you evolve in one lifespan though?
Well,
Would you call it evolution, or would you just call it growth, or just even change?
no, I call it evolution because if you change your entire way of thinking, like you not the same person that you were before. That
Because to
person
me,
is dead
evolution
before.
means that I'm just not a monkey no more.
Well, then you evolve your
But you
mindset.
can evolve mentally.
For-
You can evolve spiritually. You
For
can
For a
evolve
side note, I was
physically,
never a
I feel
monkey.
like.
I don't know what the
That's
fuck
why I
they
like the
talking
word
about.
Okay, growth. Okay.
That's why I like the word
I-
growth. You don't have
You
to.
know, I forget you're a wordsmith. So
I am.
words are
Very
very,
critical of
very,
me.
yeah.
And either way, you change what you were before. You're not that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing. I just you gotta accept that.
All right,
shit,
let me ask you a
man.
quick question. It might be just me being drunk and trying to pretend I'm a philosopher. Does the caterpillar evolve or does it change or grow?
It evolves because it's not a caterpillar anymore.
So it evolves.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just grows.
See, I would say it changes.
Growth is something
No,
you
but-
associate
Growth
with
because-
size, my nigga. Like
No,
It changes
nah,
its whole
nah,
physical
because
structure. Like
we-
it changes the entire like.
that's evolution.
we correlate growth.
It's
But
no
it-
longer
is it-
crawling on
Are they
legs. It's
synonymous
flying.
though?
But-
Are they
but
not
what I'm-
synonymous though?
No, because you could like
A
I could
caterpillar is
change
a
my hoodie.
butterfly.
It's still a hoodie. I could change my hoodie to
But
another hoodie. It's still a hoodie.
A caterpillar
A
is not a
cater-
butterfly because if they were, you would just have one name for them.
That's why it's called evolution. It
No,
evolved from a
technically
caterpillar to a
technically called
butterfly.
metamorphosis.
It is a metamorphosis.
Technically.
Yeah, it is.
It's not-
Yeah, right here is right.
Wordsmith over here. I
Evolution
told
is you go from one thing to another thing. That's what I perceive it to be. You feel me? You go
I
from
feel
one
like
thing, you change
evolution.
from one to a
When you
whole
say
nother thing.
evolution, I just see you find a better way to adapt to your environment. It's not.
That's adaptation.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna
Or
say
But that's evolution.
Or a
But
combination.
that's what evolution is.
Or
Because
assimilation.
look at over time how they say the theory of evolution is.
Like survival
They
of the fittest.
the survival of the fittest. You the best to adapt to that environment. If motherfuckers start running out of water, fish gonna have to learn how to walk on land. The ones who learn how to walk on land first are gonna be the ones who go. That's evolution.
That's what I'm saying. You completely changing who you are into something.
But that's
You
not
said it
butterflies.
changed.
Butterflies,
You said it changed.
caterpillars, and butterflies are the same thing because that's just what happens in nature. That's like a baby to an adult. It's the same thing. They're the same thing. It's
Okay.
not,
still a
I
not
mean-
no difference.
It's
Huh?
still an insect, so yeah, I guess, yeah.
I guess.
yeah.
So when you say evolution, when you say growth and evolution, it's like, all right, growth is just the natural way of things. You grow mentally, you grow physically.
I should be prepared.
Evolution is, that's that shit that take time. And
So when a girl develop breasts, is that evolution?
Oh my god!
I will call that change.
That change. I agree with
See,
you
like,
there.
I,
That's
like,
that
I
change.
dealt with, like, so I got D cups in, like, 8th grade. Like,
What the fuck?
Yes,
I would
like,
love those because
yes.
I actually had a crush on when a girl had
so
triple D's. in
guys
8th grade.
would, like, take, like, they would roll up little
That's
papers.
fucked up.
I was
Like,
like,
oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
fucked
man.
up.
What?
I used to be that guy.
I was a 3-point contest.
Yes,
I was
that guy.
It was
Can I tell a
crazy.
story?
It
I'm
was
tell a
super
story about the
crazy.
time that niggas was
Fresh
throwing fruit
titties, by the way.
snacks.
Breast
We was
reduction,
throwing
guys.
fruit snacks in the
You had a
bitch
breast
butt crack.
reduction?
Ain't no butt crack?
In her butt crack in the cafeteria, my nigga. I almost got expelled from school for that shit.
What?
Yeah,
What? You
Niggas
are
is
king
savages, bro.
I swear,
I wasn't
like,
toxic. I was just savage. Like,
Tory
man,
Lane's
niggas
brother,
at the motherfucking lunch
Futures.
table ain't give a
I mean,
Nephew.
we knew a girl. There was a girl that had her period in a class.
Yeah, I probably
and
know
we made
her, too. That's
feel
the
bad
worst
about
oh
What?
no, no, that's the fucking
Like, y'all
worst.
probably know her.
it. Yeah, we were.
She was
shit.
at shoot. No,
Yo.
wait, what? Y'all graduated what year?
Wait, what? High school?
Yeah.
High school.
2011.
2012.
Oh, nah, y'all definitely don't know her name.
Oh, you guys
She
graduated
probably like
2012?
09.
My ex did. Okay.
09.
First of all, I'm not your ex. We ain't gonna talk about
No,
her.
I'm
We
just
gonna stay
saying,
out of
like,
this
I love
conversation.
But people were dope.
I'm 2011.
I only graduated in 2012 because I chose to. Let me stop.
Wait, first of all, fuck my ex. He's an asshole. So
no, you did fuck your ex most likely. So.
I did.
Was it good?
Such is life.
Would we go back to our exes just for sex?
Nah, he's definitely not worth it.
Do you have an ex that you will go back for just for the dick? You don't have none of those exes that you literally are on good terms and you can still fuck?
Yo. Hold on.
No, the answer is
Jarvis face,
like,
bro.
I
got to blink real quick. I got
to go like, he was like.
Yeah, well.
I was waiting to see if she's gonna give an answer. Like, all right, she's gonna drop
so
a
you
name.
know the answer.
I thought she was gonna drop a name. I'm like, no, I don't know the answer. That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here waiting to see if she's gonna drop a name. I'm like, okay, this is news to me. Hold on. Like shit.
Inquiring minds want to know. My sex life, but like I was celibate for 3 years. Last year I broke my celibacy, and
was it worth it? Was it good the first time back from celibacy?
No, like it just like
you should be like, damn, I should have just kept it to myself.
Celibate again, like I like not by choice, but like it's just like
oh my God.
The dick was so bad, I just don't want to give the poop up no more.
No, like okay, so I went back to an ex for a period of time for like a month.
That was the problem. You went back to
he was super jealous.
You know why girls be doing that, right? You want to know?
I didn't go back to my ex, but like I was like, listen, I kind of felt like he was still in love with me. I knew he was still in love with me, but like I told him like I don't want to be with you. Like I just want someone I can have sex with. Really, like I have a busy life. Like I don't want to catch a whole bunch of random bodies.
Yeah.
Like
that's why I learned girls go back to the ex.
Yeah,
because it's not an extra body.
Yeah, it's not an extra body. Like
I'm dead ass, bro.
No, seriously.
Dead ass.
Seriously.
It's really that
shit.
Listen,
no,
if you whatever you want to say to yourself to make yourself feel
and
good,
I knew
ladies.
I could make it do that for like an hour.
Whatever you want to say to yourself to make yourself feel fucking
They trust the dick. They trust the dick, and it's not an extra body.
As soon as that nigga go out and crush on, as soon as that nigga go out and crush on the bitch, my nigga, you come back. That's an extra body you just got, because he just got a body. So now you got 2 bodies.
See, my thing is though, if I
that don't count. No,
that
don't count.
If you go, listen, if you break up with a nigga, right, and then you go fuck another nigga, right, your girl being like that, it's like, you know, I don't want no more body, so I'm gonna go back to my ex.
Yeah, you cut that life force.
If I'm going back to fuck again, it's not another body.
That's another body. Yes, that's another body. Because that nigga's not the same nigga no more. He fucked a whole other bitch. He gonna fuck you differently now.
But
he gonna fuck you like a whole other bitch.
If I don't, another like he has another genital attached to him, then.
Hell nah.
If I go back,
biologically,
I come with 3 dicks.
He's the same person.
I come with 3 dicks, so you can fuck a different dick every time.
If I'm fucking you different,
fuck your ex. So if you don't want to catch a body,
that's still
like
a body.
Dirk said, we don't want.
However you want to call it,
we not wife enough.
However you want to call it, ladies, say whatever you want to say to make yourself feel comfortable.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You still putting some miles on that pussy.
The reason I go back, the reason I go fuck my exes is because I knew they fucked me good, and I want you to fuck me the way you used to fuck me.
No,
I just want to get my nut off, man.
First of all, I'm not. Go back. First of all, I would never go back to an ex that had mediocre sex.
That's
never.
Man.
If that bitch had mediocre sex, I'm never gonna double back.
Yeah, definitely never.
Facts. The pum pum has to be good for me to double back. It's not just off your personality.
Yeah, I'm not opposite because I don't want to be stigmatized. Like I don't want to go back to you.
I like being.
So
first of all,
why would you go back to white dick though? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's the point.
Like I want it to be great, but not like.
What's your definition of great dick?
Like. It's
like
different
strangling?
for every woman. It's different for every woman. Like,
or like you have to actually nut.
Oh
I feel like that's the standard, bro. You actually have to nut.
I feel like if he takes his time to pay attention to your needs.
Are you a foreplay girl?
Not all the time, but
so you just get straight to the action.
Not
so
all
your
the
pum
time.
pum just come
like
wet.
no. Like sometimes.
You gotta go.
Ladies,
if your shit always wet, you got a problem. Go get checked
you got a problem, ladies.
You might
Can
have.
we get into these games?
I was just about to say you might have a little yeast infection.
I don't know where this always on podcast. This always.
Nah, this should be we get.
It's gotta be
an education.
I wanted to talk about what I do.
Still even introduce this shit.
It's about education, like ladies. If your shit always wet, you got yeast infection. Go get that checked out.
The thing is, like
your pH is off
all the way to fuck
if you're attracted to the guy, you're ready to go, but you shouldn't be like insanely
all the way to fuck off.
Nah, first of all, that's different. If you're wet all the time, but if you're wet after seeing me, that's different. Yeah, that's different.
Well, the thing is,
first of all, you're supposed to be wet after seeing me.
But I'm just saying, like sometimes you want a quick action. Like you're not gonna like be like, yo, I need 20 minutes of foreplay. Like sometimes I like to be spontaneous. Sometimes I want to like
flick that clip once.
Yeah, I like girls that literally. I like girls who are wet off my personality.
You said 20 minutes of foreplay.
Like if you stimulate my mind,
listen,
like,
20 minutes of foreplay.
Listen,
I don't know,
ladies.
I ain't
not
got
the guy for you if you want to.
I ain't got that. Sorry, baby.
I got about 20 seconds.
What does 20 minutes of foreplay consist of?
20 minutes of your pussy.
That's what it
basically.
No.
Your tongue got
18 minutes.
No.
You got 19 minutes. In
Like
30 seconds.
A little nipple twist with a little click lick, and then you go up, alternate. You know,
is it foreplay not reciprocal though? I feel like ladies do a lot of work as well. I feel like you should. And I'm the type that I enjoy pleasing my man. I really do. Like I want to make him feel like a king. Like whoever I'm with, I want to make sure like he's fully satisfied.
Well, you know what? As I think about it, I ain't gonna hold you. The 20-minute foreplay, it's a real thing. I think about it now. It's like
girls say that
with all the shit that you do between like leading up to it, it could be like 20 to 30.
Yeah, can we just
girls say that until they find out how much they actually have to please for that 20 minutes.
But I'm not saying that's why I said it's reciprocal. Like you know, she starts the engine, he starts the engine. Feel me? Like
my engine comes started.
Oh my god!
And it's all.
But
I pre-read my engine.
I like you said, like we talked about intimacy. Like there's levels. So sometimes foreplay provides a certain level of intimacy that I want at times, and sometimes it's like less foreplay. You know, the balance shifts.
Yo, we had to cook out. Let's go to the bathroom.
I only do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I only do foreplay with girls I'm willing to cuddle with. That's my golden rule.
You can't be cuddling though.
That's who says I cuddle with all of them? Work. Nigga, I cuddle late at night after work.
I gotta go to work in the morning. We can't cuddle.
I hate cuddling.
I cuddle with my bitch, but like
cuddling
not
is
like
my self-care.
Yeah, I heard you.
And like, I realize guys don't like when you don't like to cuddle. Like I remember getting mad at you. Like, why don't you like to cuddle?
Listen,
like,
if we together, we gonna cuddle. But if we not together, this just a quick
That's
little.
my
I gotta
point.
work in the morning.
That's my point, bro. That's my point. If I'm not willing to cuddle with you, I don't give a fuck about that.
Oh man,
that's my point.
Yeah, so do you got like having sex without kissing?
I do that all the time. I don't kiss these bitches.
Yeah.
Kissing is actually more intimate to me than sex.
Yeah, way more intimate. Nah.
No, but like a female, I just can't imagine as a female like him just not even.
When the dick good, you have to accept it.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Don't try to come. You can kiss me afterwards.
I come with leverage.
You feel me?
I come with leverage. That's me. I come with leverage. You're not gonna have.
Hell no! Don't kiss me afterwards. Don't fucking.
Baby, kiss me afterwards.
Nah, if we intimate, kiss me after.
So we had a conversation that.
Not after I nut in your mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Okay.
Well, definitely not right after.
Redirect. We had a conversation.
I have to make that clear.
Hey yo. Some girl had the nerve to tell me that dudes do that shit. And I was like, yo.
A lot of dudes do.
I was like, hey yo,
niggas do,
bro.
Cause bro, it's the times when niggas have gotten in this conversation. Niggas is like, yo, bro, what you mean? Like that's your bitch, right? That's your dick, right? I'm like,
definitely not showing this to my mom.
Nigga, what?
How gay of a nigga? How gay if it is a nigga to openly want to taste his own nut?
Yeah, whatever you want to do in your bedroom.
Let me not use the word gay before they cancel us.
There you go.
How sus?
How sus, right? How sus do they have to be?
We can't. Like, what if a guy's into that? Like, people have.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now listen. I'm
First
not gonna hold you.
Just because he's into it don't mean he's still not sus in the eyes of other men.
Full transparency. If she in the middle of my shit and she come up. If I'm down there working on her and I come up, I'm like, yo, baby, come here, come taste these juices.
All right, say less.
It's a swap out, but if I nut, baby, go brush your teeth.
All right, say less. I'm gonna go all the way left. I'm gonna go all the way left.
No, come on, let's go right.
I was trying to change the subject.
So,
that's so crazy.
if a girl's giving you a head and a finger accidentally
never that.
Hey, bro.
You know your
It wasn't until maybe like it wasn't until like
man's G-spot
it wasn't.
there.
I don't know nothing about that.
I didn't even get to finish the question.
My G-spot is at the shroom of my dick. At the top where it's most sensitive, that's my G-spot. Fuck you talking about? Anyway, what the fuck I was about to say? I didn't, bro. It wasn't until maybe 7 years ago.
He said the shroom.
The cat. It wasn't the cat. It wasn't until maybe 6 or 7 years ago, before I started letting bitch suck my balls, man. I was too afraid. I was too afraid of bitches trying to get sneaky and trying to be on some like, oh, let me just tickle it real quick. Like, nah. Like, you can't even come in my balls, shorty. Like, now it's okay. But before, 7 years ago, hell no. Hell no. Because bitches is brave, bro. Bitches is brave. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I used to fuck a nigga that's from jail who like that shit in his finger.
Bro, what?
They think, oh, because you a regular nigga, all niggas like shit in their butt. Nah, all niggas don't like shit in their butt. So, Chill.
Right.
It's called. What's the phrase?
I don't know.
Consent. It's called consent, bitch.
Oh my God.
Ask me a question
It
first.
goes both ways.
It goes both fucking ways. Don't just slide your finger in my ass. Like, nah, I'm not that nigga. I'm not that nigga.
Has a female ever taken advantage of you guys?
Taking advantage, like, without,
Sexually.
like, drunk, passed out, yeah.
We ain't gonna get into that.
I know a couple niggas, man, that been raped by
bitches.
bitches.
We never do. All right,
Okay.
I
so
might expose too
Alright,
much.
alright,
The fact that I even said that, just know there's some stories.
Wait, hold on. Can I change the subject? But it won't be nothing crazy. So
change the
I mean,
subject.
it's already
Change-
crazy as fuck.
we had a
Change the subject.
conversation about
Change the
lying.
subject.
Okay,
I need
okay.
better
So off
context.
camera, me and Hob have had this discussion about men lying. He admitted that he used to practice lying to girls and see if they would believe it. Is that true?
Fucking yeah.
I was one of those guys who practiced what's the most I can get away with and have a girl still have sex with me.
Oh my God.
Hey, listen.
I didn't lie though. That's the
This is free
thing.
game,
I didn't
I
lie.
hope ladies tune
I didn't
in,
lie.
because this
I
is
just
like
did the
gems.
most.
I
Yo.
have full transparency. I admit it right on camera. I have had a girl who is darker than you think that she was light skinned,
You that dark?
and I convinced
Damn.
enough niggas around me to make her think she's fucking light skinned for her to go around talking about red bone.
Wow.
Wait, you that dark?
No, she light as fuck. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Someone who is darker than her convinced that she is light as her.
Really?
Like, it's simple, my nigga.
That's colorism.
Hey, call it what it is, my nigga.
And
It's called gullible.
Was she
Was the pussy
happy,
good?
like that? She felt that you felt like she was lighter complected.
No, and it was like I literally just told her, like, yo, you know you light skin, right? You're not dark skin, and she was happy, yes, because to her, colorism being a thing, what it was,
Okay.
especially during them times, she was like, yo, people are accepting me as a beautiful woman because I'm a lighter woman.
Wow.
Dark skinned women aren't generally accepted as beautiful, which
That's
is weird,
pretty sad.
but you know,
First of all,
I got called
I was
a nigger
hated
right
because I
away,
was
so
black
I'm
back
still
then.
black.
you got called a nigger.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
unfortunate.
In Cali last year.
That's
like, by a
unfortunate.
fucking crackhead.
See, I'm one of those people that will purposely
So-
call a Spanish person a spit just because they
A
call me
crackhead?
Yeah, he was riding like he was pushing the
A
car.
crackhead call you a nigga?
I would just be like, yo, bro, you're a crackhead.
I was like,
How you know he was a crackhead
he
though?
was.
fuck you got to
It
say
was,
that?
it was very
If he,
apparent.
wait, if
I
he
don't
had
know,
kids,
fuck if he
no.
wasn't.
If he had kids in that car, he wasn't a crackhead.
I don't-
Because them kids would have been cashed in.
There was no cans, bro.
It was just
I don't know.
Oh, all right. I was about to say it was.
I don't give a fuck.
with no shoes on.
Okay,
I don't-
all right.
I don't
Walking
like-
downtown LA.
He could just be home.
I don't care if he
I was
held
waiting
a
for
sign
Bates to
that
call the
said,
next day.
Skid Row veteran or
I was
something.
nah,
gonna get
yeah, I don't
tacos.
know what
Like-
type of sign. He
You
couldn't
nigger
held a
bitch.
sign that said,
I was
I'm not on.
He topped it off with the cherry. You nigga
Yeah, you
bitch.
nigger
My
bitch.
God.
She was like, I'll kill your
Hell no.
boyfriend. I was by myself. I was like, where is he? Like,
Nah, yeah, he
Hell
probably
no,
was,
he
he
could-
was on that fence.
He could have said, yo, I'm not on
definitely
drugs. I would have
angel
been like,
dust
you a
out there. Skid Row is
crackhead.
crazy out there.
You don't got a fucking home. Nigga,
Yeah, I
the
just
fuck
make
out
you
of
want to
here.
get more
Nah,
toxic.
I was dolo. Base
I'd've
was
been.
coming the next day. I was by myself.
Like,
Like,
when you,
I was,
All right, get
I
what
was
you
on
got.
tour,
as soon as you
like,
get,
it
as soon as you
was
land, get to a gas station, buy a
Yeah,
knife.
y'all make you want to get more toxic.
Get to a
yo.
nasty gas station.
Nah, we gotta.
We said the word cheery and my mind went toxic.
We gotta change the subject.
You older
Alright.
now,
yes,
you feel me?
Yes.
Running
Just
all
because you're
red
older
lights.
don't mean you're mature.
Nah, so I said we running all red lights.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? All red lights.
Yes, on purpose.
I don't know. I got kids. I can't be doing that shit, man.
You said a lot of kids be
I can't. I got kids. I can't be doing that shit,
running
man.
red lights.
I can't run red lights. Nah.
Damn, son.
I mean,
You gotta have sheets dedicated to it. Get some black sheets.
Huh?
Get some black sheets.
Oh, you talking about that running red?
Yeah. Not in a car, nigga. Nah. Never
talking
don't
about-
run red lights in a car.
I thought you
nigga,
were talking
what?
about in life. It's like I thought you used that as a metaphor.
But
for
I'm talking about like period sex.
Oh no.
I'll just fucking say it. I don't know. I should have just said it. I don't know. My bad.
For course, sometimes you gotta spell it out.
I think me and Quell are on the same page. Like,
I was
let's.
like,
let's
Even
change
Drew
the
was like, wait,
difference.
huh?
Me and you was here the whole
Yeah, the whole
time.
time. I'm like, all right, so niggas, we
I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
y'all
me and you was
talking
here the
about.
whole
I had
time.
okay, the kids gonna be in the bed, so maybe you worried about the sheets. Okay, so fucking get some black sheets. I don't know, but all right.
I'm like, yeah,
My bad.
like-
My bad.
Me and you was here the whole time, bro. Trust me.
See, I heard the red lights, but I know the reference, but yeah.
You never had your red light ran
Oh
before?
my, yo,
Some
no,
girls don't fuck- some girls
no.
don't
All
fuck with it.
right.
I'm not
Some
even
girls
about to
don't fuck
admit
with
that on
it. Some
camera.
girls don't
That
fuck with
means
it.
to say
Hey, I ain't gonna
yes.
hold you. I'll come across enough girls who like, nah, I
all right.
period. Like, I
Yes.
can't.
Let's
I think
Because they got a heavy
I think
flow.
everybody.
Let's-
I think
wait,
everybody.
wait,
You can do that with the alright. The stipulations you only do that with
Shit.
someone like you're in a relationship
Hold
with.
on, I
like,
think
you
I'm about to
don't
just move the whole camera. My bad. Hold on. I got it off frame real quick.
It's okay. I'll just cut to the other camera.
Hold on. It says trust. Hit trust.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, bet.
That's why I put the flash on.
Now we back up.
Yeah, we back live, baby. Damn, Daniel.
Well, I mean,
Well, you know.
back.
Full transparent moment, yeah.
Full transparent
This
moment.
is like a radical honesty episode like that.
Yeah,
I love it.
The radical honesty.
I love this. I forgot I was actually on this podcast right now.
Huh?
I forgot I was on this podcast right now.
You said
I did.
This shit is getting
I'm lit
crazy.
as shit.
Like, yo, we gotta rein it in. We gotta rope it in, man. Like, hold on.
You gotta
We're
bring
out.
this
I don't know who here for period sex,
We
but
gotta
we gotta rope it in,
we gotta
man.
bring this
Can I
shit back
take
in.
over? Can I do
Yes,
my game?
Yeah, do your
yes.
thing.
Because we're like an hour in right
Do your
now.
thing. Do your thing.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Yeah,
So,
take over because this is radical honesty. So let's
I'll do
go.
my full intro. All right, guys, you already know who it is. It's your girl at the Fab Life of Dri, aka Dri. But I'm also la madrina, la patrona, VIP Dri, bad gal Dri, Pink Monster, Caramel Carrie Bradshaw, Champagne Mommy, Dri Scorsese, Dria Winfrey. I mean, Dria Banks. I don't know what you want to call me. Pick your poison, but I'm in the building, guys, and it is not the Breakers. It is weed and whiskey. But I'm also gonna do. I'm gonna like take over though for a quick second. We're gonna do my Mad Minute because I haven't done it in a while. I'm having withdrawals.
Go ahead. This
It's
is your
the-
moment.
Mad Minute.
Yes. All right.
Love
So
this.
I
Let's
want to
go.
get into this Will Smith topic. Obviously, we know what transpired. I don't know. Have you guys recapped this yet? Before?
We talked about it in person, but we never talked about it.
Yeah.
What happened with Will Smith?
All right. So let me break it down.
He
briefly.
smacked this nigga.
Yes.
We
yes.
want Dri to say it.
Okay. So.
Mm.
The slap heard across the world. It went down on Oscars night. I mean, it was the first Oscars produced by Will Packer, a black man. Big night for Questlove, big night for a lot of other people. But Will Smith felt ultimately offended and had to go across the stage and slap Chris Rock after he made a G.I. Jane joke against his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. So, obviously, I don't want to hear about personal opinions because I don't like to comment on people that are crazy wealthy. I don't like to
live a whole nother life that we can't understand.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not saying that wealth determines.
I was about to say, can't we?
Social, person. Listen, I don't like to. I feel like that's his.
When
journey.
you're an actor your whole life, and
That's
you
his
can't-
emotional
it's hard to differentiate
journey.
what's
Yeah,
acting.
like I'm not.
Really,
I don't know.
All I'm gonna
But-
say is, can I say something real quick?
Let me ask this question before you give your insight. So, is Hollywood justified for like halting certain projects, and like is Will justified for resigning from the Academy?
He resigned?
Yeah,
Yes.
he did.
He's
How
just
do you resign? What does resigning from the Academy mean?
So
He
he
won't-
can't cast a vote for
Right.
the Oscars, and
He can't participate in certain events,
yeah.
and he may not be eligible for
Did he just win his
nominations.
first
He won't
Oscar?
be eligible
Yes.
for nomination. Yeah.
No, he won't be. Yeah, you're
he
right.
won't be
Didn't he just already win his just first Oscar?
Yes, but they're having an emergency board meeting to determine whether, like, I don't know what stipulations will come down, whether they'll revoke.
Alright, who wanna
the
go
Oscars.
first?
Take it away or what?
I don't even want to speak on
How
that,
do you
but I'll
guys-
speak just for you
Who
guys.
what I would say is he's right for stepping down from the Academy because he fucked up. Live TV, you can't do shit like that. Regardless, they should have removed him from the premises if this whole shit was real, because that shit looks kind of crazy to me. But honestly, and as far as the Netflix movie, nah, they just trying to cancel him for now. I guess I don't know. They're doing that cancel culture shit. So
Okay.
that's all I think about it.
Publicity.
Yeah, it's publicity.
That's my word.
They're just
So-
like, oh, let's
There's no
cancel
such
it.
thing as bad publicity in Hollywood. At all.
Okay, what about you, Will?
Honestly, yo, it's Will obviously, did what he did and for whatever reason he did it for. But as far as him like
did it
resigning
for
from the
G.I. Jane.
Oscars, yeah, fucking G.I. Jane. The
Oh my
entangled
gosh,
one.
let's not.
Did it?
It's fucking
This
alopecia, my nigga. Like,
I
oh,
wouldn't
niggas
say
talk
so
about
bad.
rape.
No,
Niggas
hold
talk
on,
about
hold on.
incest.
We're not gonna do
Niggas
that.
talk about
I'm
filming.
not gonna let
Niggas
y'all
talk about
disrespect a
all
black
of this
woman.
shit.
It was just Women's History Month
The
last
fuck?
month. Nah, we're not gonna do that here.
The fuck? Whatever,
All right, just
Yo!
Jada slander, please.
Anyway,
All right,
anyway,
all
Yo!
right.
I just as far
Full
as Will,
transparency, I'm
I
not a
don't
fan
think
of Jada.
I never felt Jada.
That's
But
fine.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fine.
not-
Will,
You
I don't
don't have to.
think he should have resigned from the Academy.
I think you should divorce Jada.
It's
Just
it's
like how
coming.
Kanye
It's
should have left
coming.
Kim Kardashian
It's coming.
years ago.
Oh, trust me, it's
So let me
coming.
ask Paul
She's gonna
this.
divorce him.
Mhm.
It's not gonna be him divorce
As
her.
a
I know.
married man,
Uh-huh.
is defending your spouse ever justified?
Well, you gotta ask the married man.
Because he's the only one married in the
He's the only one
room.
married.
But I'm saying, I've defended my bitch before. The
See, that's
fuck?
the difference. He's the only one
The
married,
fuck?
bro. That's the difference.
Exactly.
Me?
man.
That's why, because you just said you.
Niggas, I ain't no
bitch.
sucker neither, motherfucker. I ain't getting married.
Hey, what, nigga?
But like, do you feel like because like as a married man, do you feel like is it ever justified because he was defending his spouse?
One, I have to think about being a man first, but I have to also think about who I am. So I would have to step to him immediately after. So right when we get the commercial break or whatever the fuck is going on, I'm getting up, I'm going. I'm not gonna get up and do it right then and there and do that. I'm not a person to cause a scene.
Okay.
Regardless of the situation, I handle. If it comes to me having to put hands on you, I'm gonna get you in a state where it's just me and you, and there's not all of this crowd. So I'm gonna walk backstage. I'm gonna catch you.
I mean, it was cool. It was The Rock. I mean, it's cool that it was Chris Rock, but what if it was The Rock?
Yeah. What if it was Taxstone?
No, to that point though, I gotta ask you a question because you're married, right? Do you and your wife have an understanding? Like, if this, like, does she have a look where she gives you where it's like, yo, you got to get the action.
You're doing
right
too
now.
much. Yeah.
Not even
you gotta get me. You gotta get me.
So I got a special.
Or do you have a look for her where it's like, yo, babe, you got?
I got a special case. My wife is gonna pop off, and I'm with her. So
got you.
She's popping off.
She's crazy.
She's popping off.
She pop
so
off.
She pop off. I'm with her.
Let me ask
So
you guys this:
if you gonna do
if there was
something,
a white comedian on that stage, do you think
hell no, he wouldn't have did that?
He would have did that. It's the same thing. That made that joke.
My question is,
and all that, I don't think it's real.
My question is,
it looked weird.
What does Chris Rock have coming out?
Yeah, he on tour right now. You ain't see his ticket sales went up like 200%, 300% or whatever.
It's kind of like Kanye beefing with a random nigga.
Isn't that like sympathy success though? Like they only like went out and bought his tickets in droves because they feel bad that nigga got snapped.
No, I feel like everybody wants to hear the inside story behind it.
We're gonna like touch upon sympathy.
I feel like everybody just want to hear maybe he talks about the inside behind it. People just want to know.
Shout out to Tony Rock too for defending his brother.
I respect.
Who? Tony?
Tony.
Yeah, facts.
All right, so let's.
Yeah, what if it was Tony Rock? Would you do it with Tony Rock?
And I also want to know, like, Chris looked like he was about to swing on the nigga, but then he had to realize where the fuck he was at and was like, you know what, I'm a chill.
I do respect his decorum. Like,
I mean, I know everybody's saying, that.
He had that fist.
I know everybody's saying that, but you a bitch, my
nigga. That's okay. I can understand why you feel that.
My nigga literally stepped out of his white privilege moment and became a nigga, and you didn't retaliate as a nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people saying, yeah, you did a good job, but as a nigga. As the inner nigga in me.
No, you know what?
Did you have one to see them fight Chris Rock and Will Smith on stage?
You're right. He made the best decision because he about to come up off this lawsuit when he actually filed this shit. You definitely.
No, I get that.
I wouldn't want to see two black men fight though.
I'm not talking about him hitting back. To me, it's not about him hitting back.
Not too about.
It's literally how he took the hit. It's not about him hitting back. It's about how he took the hits. He took the hit like a bitch. He smiled after.
But Charlamagne brought up a good point where he mentioned Chris Rock has dealt with trauma and bullying in the past, so that might have been a moment.
Why we gotta bring mental health and everything?
But I'm just saying, his reaction.
It plays a part.
His reaction is probably why. But that's what I'm saying. His reaction probably stems from him being bullied in the past, not defending himself.
And smiling.
And trying to crack another joke.
And smiling.
That's why he's always deflecting, trying to crack a joke.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that's how niggas who've been bullied in the past, like that's like they try to deflect.
You know what? I'm gonna get controversial. I'm gonna get controversial. I hate when people try to use mental health as a crutch for everything.
But it's not a crutch if it's like.
I'm not.
I get it.
But for that though, because they're both trying to say Will is dealing with some trauma issues and some mental health issues based off the shit that he went through as a kid, watching his mom get beat by his dad and
you went up and slapped another black man on live camera
because he vowed he was always going to protect the women in his lives. After that moment, he vowed that. So that could be his piece of like his trauma.
But then again, on the flip side, you can be like you can really demoralize and put down another black man on that platform as well too. You can use that platform. You can use that message as well too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That either like I think I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Like they need to remove after the cameras.
They need to remove the mental health.
Yeah, like you can wait till after the cameras.
Both sides.
Exactly. You can wait till after the cameras. I'm like, yo, bro.
I would have got him backstage.
And then after that, Chris Rock could have came and made a public apology at that point.
Exactly what
and then it made sense.
Yeah, you got to apply to the white.
I don't think they handled it the right way
at all.
They handled like a bunch of niggas.
Without being niggas.
I don't think either party's handled it the right way. I'll leave it
That's
at that.
my point, my nigga. Like, nobody wanna, like, this whole, the details of it just don't make sense.
And where the fuck was Tony at? he better not have been in the building. Because if a nigga smack my brother like that, I'm seeing you, bro.
Shout out to
On
my
sight.
girls, my
On sight.
On sight. I'll give a fuck. Where we at? Oscars, nigga.
Yeah.
I'll give a fuck. You put, and I know my brother can't do
And
nothing.
Tony and Will have a history. They like Tony was employed.
Tony's
by,
the hood nigga. That
when
shit.
Tony was employed by Will for when Will
My
did
wife
all
and
of
kid.
us.
Oh, all of us. Okay, yeah. When he was getting bucked by what's his name? Dwayne Martin.
Leo Hugo said the same shit too, talking about how he was like a backup for that shit. I'm like, nigga, no motherfucker. Like, to be honest, even DL Hugo been like, I get all of this smart shit, and you don't want to say certain things that's gonna make you look bad in public sometimes, but it's like, at the end of the day, when have we stopped just giving our fucking opinions regardless of how people think?
Cancel culture.
You know,
Yeah, like when, my nigga, like at the end of the day, we still have to get.
You're right.
We still have, like, to a degree, not have to consider everybody.
Is like at the utmost attack right now. Like, can we just agree?
It is. Like, why can't I just say how I feel? And like, even though you might be hurt for it, why can't I still feel the way I feel?
We just agree to disagree?
Yeah.
Why can't we agree to disagree? Like, I might not agree with you, but you know what?
Do we not agree to disagree every day?
Every day.
Like,
that's how our friendship is as strong as it is, because like, yo, we don't have the same beliefs, but it's like I respect you enough to say,
because I can learn from you.
We could build. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, that's how you grow.
Like,
you
why
don't
do you
grow
want
by being around niggas that think
everybody
just like
to think like you and cater
crazy.
to you? Like, that to me,
that's how you stay a caterpillar.
That's soft. That's being soft-hearted.
Bringing it back to you.
Yeah, you're soft-hearted as fuck, man. You can't have everybody just be your yes man, bro.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact.
So I'm gonna move along to G Herbo, Taina, and Ari. So, if you guys missed it, it was a big spectacle going down on Instagram, aka Shade Room.
Huge spectacle.
All these other
I have no
blog
idea
platforms. So anyway, you don't?
I don't.
Man,
this is great.
Niggas was in the group chat with this shit. It made it to the group chat.
All right, so let me break down what happened.
You know?
I hear about this. I be thinking, but I don't be.
So I'll break it down. This is great.
My wife be talking about this shit.
So G Herbo has been posting that he misses his son, Yosan, who he shares with Ari, who's currently with Moneybag Yo, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after a while, Ari actually posted a response message and said, "Tell the truth. My son came back with a bruised knee, and that's why he can't be around you, or you're a bitch," basically. So Taina retaliated and responded and said G Herbo's current baby mother, who is pregnant with his second child.
Shout out to Emily.
Emily's daughter, who dates Fab. This is a messy triangle, by the way, but it's all anyways. So Taina responded and
shout out to Fab too. I can't say shout out to Emily without saying shout out to Fab.
I had a crush on Emily. I don't know if it was the Gap, but I had a crush on
Emily. The OG. Yes.
Her and what's Jewel's
Kimbella.
Oh, and Chrissy.
Ooh, okay, Jim.
Hey, what's shorty who used to date T.O. That nigga had butt of her? Evelyn Longoria.
Yes.
Yo,
that nigga
was my bitch. She was my team. Even now, she's still a beautiful woman.
And he loves the Latinas. Oh my gosh.
I love all women.
But that one, you said, but that one.
Keep going before I get tired.
All right. So Taina retaliated.
You bring the toxicity out of me, bro.
It's like y'all are kindred toxic spirits.
They are, bro. This is crazy.
We call them toxic, like.
New segment coming soon.
All right, so Taina retaliated to Ari and responded, said, basically, you try to facilitate false narratives in the past. I will not stand for this. I love your son. And she posted like a montage video with sad music, with Yosan, basically showing that she, has built a bond with him. Ari immediately responded, got back on social media and said, take my son off your page, ho, and went on a 10-minute live rant, playing recordings of Yosan saying that he doesn't like Taina, doesn't want to be with Taina, or be left alone with her.
Ooh.
So it's a very messy situation. Ari was dealing with postpartum depression when G Herbo started dating Taina, who is Emily's daughter, who dates Fab. Just to clear it up for anyone.
Is anybody in that triangle being touched?
No, none of the kids.
So let me say this. Yosan is saying that Taina threw a pillow at him and he fell and didn't help him up, and that's his story verbatim. But my question is, like, should kids always be believed? Obviously, with predators and stuff like that, we want to make sure we're paying attention to kids. But
I'll tell you something.
They exaggerate.
My kid tells me you put their hands on them, First, I'm gonna say something to you, and second, we're gonna have to work on that trust.
Okay.
It's gonna be instant. It wouldn't even be a question.
Yeah, he actually have kids.
It wouldn't even be a question.
I was just about to say I don't have kids, but I feel like the amount of times I've done shit to my nephews and didn't apologize because it's like, nigga, you a fucking boy, get up, stop crying, like we playing. Like I can say, like,
but no,
playing,
that's
if I throw a
different.
pillow at you, we playing, and bust you in the head, and you fall.
That's
nigga,
different
like,
because you uncle.
And I assume that his
and I
baby,
do the
I
same
assume
thing.
that Taina was playing with the little nigga. Like she didn't just run up and say, "Oh, fuck this little nigga." Bow.
I can't see that.
Like, come on, so they gotta be playing with each other. And he was like, "Oh, he didn't help me up. She hit me in the face with the pillow."
But that's what I'm
this
saying.
Is a little kid.
We might have to talk. We gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah, he's 3. Like he don't know what context is. He just know like, oh,
so maybe
I got hurt and she didn't help me. Like, nah.
maybe she never talked about it. She just took his word for it and just started running with it.
Yeah,
she ain't never had no conversation.
Because we know Ari's a crazy girl.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
And I don't want to put nothing out there about nobody, like no narrative.
It don't even matter.
But from the stories that are being put out there about how, and not even just stories, but like visual evidence of like her character. Sometimes she's like,
oh, you remember the videos where she used to beat the hell out of G Herbo?
Yo, my nigga, like, what? And she still like she beats the nigga money bag. See, to this day.
I knew I had to break up with my ex when he looked up to Ari beating G Herbo's ass and said, "I want those are my goals."
Like,
I was like, all right, we gotta go. I'm not that kind of girl. You want that?
Definitely, and you see how you see she's mad at her because he got with Taina. Now Taina, I don't know her personally, but that's Emily's daughter. Now we see the esteem Emily carries herself with. Outside of the fact that Fab did bust up a couple times.
Yeah,
Fab,
broke, like,
shame on you, Fab. Shame on you, Fab.
I wasn't gonna say that about it.
I love
Fab. That's my nigga.
I'm still waiting on the soul tape. Like, honestly, I feel like he
that was a bad look,
every Thanksgiving when I don't wake up to no soul tape.
Herbo. I don't want to say leveled up because.
Oh yikes, bro!
Yeah, I want to tread around this lightly. Like I don't want to say leveled up, but he changed.
We can't disrespect Ari like she's not bossed up.
I'm just saying like
she's more bossed up than
Taina. You seen but nah.
Taina's sitting at home pregnant.
But no. Don't do that. Like Taina bossed Herbo up because Herbo doesn't do a lot of the same hood bullshit he was doing before. Herbo's now involved in real estate
families always
and
win.
business.
Families always win.
That's what I'm saying. Like Herbo's more.
I agree.
With Taina than he was with Ari. It don't seem like Ari does anything to help level
they're both better
up.
off apart. Like I think Ari and Gio are both better. Yeah, they together like they just
and keep the kids out the shit because if Ari is in any way putting any sort of like words or anything in joke, because where you get these recordings of him saying like, well, how did that conversation even come up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where do these recordings come from? Like, it come on, son. Like,
well, let me pose this question. So, a lot of people, co-parenting is very popular. Like, multi-family or blended families is very popular. So, how do you guys feel about having multiple baby mothers in separate families and navigating that world?
You got to. We all.
This is fun. This is hilarious. I can't answer the question. I have a stepdaughter.
That's what I say.
So
like, you got to be able to.
It is what you just gotta be. You gotta be. If you're a responsible person, you're a responsible person. Like. If forever me and my wife not together, that nigga that's gonna be in that house, me and him gonna have a real close relationship.
Yeah.
I have to know him. Like it ain't gonna be no. I'm not gonna try to come in no beef or nothing. But I gotta know you because you're around my kids. Mm-hmm. So that's just how. I don't know.
And this is why every single time I deal with a female who got kids, before I even meet the kids, I gotta meet your baby father. That's just me as a man. I gotta meet your baby father so he know who's around your fucking kids. I wouldn't feel right. I wouldn't feel right otherwise.
Baby father's not in the picture.
I've been there. The baby father's not in the picture. I will make the attempt at least 2 times. If he does not want to at least meet me, then at that point I've attempted.
I'm not.
So there's nothing else.
You gonna have to step to me because I would step to you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the one coming to you like, yo.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling Shorty like, yo, I gotta meet your baby father before I meet your kids. I'm telling every one of these, like, every Shorty I've ever dealt with that has kids. That's verbatim the rule. Like I gotta meet your baby father.
I ain't never say that before.
You have to, my nigga. Because how you gonna be around somebody's kids and not know both parents? To me, that's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta know, especially if you in the lives of like I'm disciplining you. I gotta know. You gotta know me, especially if I'm gonna discipline this little boy.
Okay.
I was a stepdad. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like it was educating, disciplining, making sure the niggas was healthy, making sure like, oh, you scratched your knee, let's go put some motherfucking bacterial shit on it, put some motherfucking bandages on it, let's go. Like celebrating birthday parties, spent money on these little niggas, like invested type shit. So I know what it is. Like you have to meet the other parent. There's no ways about it. You have to be able to be cohesive. If you can't, shit like for transparency, trying to drop the kids off and it's like now I gotta go meet with The battery died, son?
For the laptop. Hold on, let me fix that. I'm going the fuck out for
the lights right down.
I mean, shit, we still on the mic though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, to full transparency, where it comes to like, in order for niggas to drop the kids off, now I gotta drop them off to granddad. I can't drop them off to daddy because daddy's being weird. Daddy's being weird about the fact that somebody's in his bed, fucking his bitch.
Oh yikes!
Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah,
so
just like that. Yes, just like that. Is that real for you, Quell?
Jesus.
If you just stay married, my nigga. Stay married and love your wife.
Oh God.
Stay married and love your wife, my nigga, because that's what it is.
I saw a meme where a girl said, I thought it was so like such a double standard. She said, that's why I'm not dating a guy. My next boyfriend can't have any kids, even though I got kids. I don't want to deal with anything like Gierbo, Tyene, and Ari. I felt like that was awful though. Like, how could you say you had like a man doesn't have to have kids and you have a child already?
Well, she already got a kid.
Yes.
Oh, that's wild. Nah, that's super wild.
I feel like that's like the worst thing. Like, leave. Like, what are you doing? Like,
that's super wild.
I want to start a family with a man with no kids. Like, girl, bye. Like
I'm on you. Obviously, I have no problem, being with somebody who got kids. But to say like, oh, I'm gonna base my decisions on how I'm gonna entertain someone based off of what fucking celebrity.
What's your limit on kids?
Right.
How many kids she can have?
Yeah, what's your limit?
So far, it's only been 2.
Oh, you're asking me this?
Yeah,
oh, you
two both. Yeah.
Like as far as the person I'm dating,
Yeah.
I've only dealt with shorties who've had a maximum of 2 kids. I feel like maybe 2 is enough because I wouldn't have one of my own. So
Okay.
you feel me?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
0. Yeah.
He can't have no kids.
Same here.
No.
She can't have no kids.
None.
None.
Been there, done that.
None.
No.
Good on
That's
that.
crazy.
Ooh.
No, I'm like, okay, so I don't like to see my age, but I'm in my 20s, so it's like, like.
Damn, girl, you old.
You old as shit, goddamn. God damn.
Oh, man, I know.
I thought you were your team.
She said it like she was about to drop like a
like-
30 ball.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
you
She about to drop a 40 ball. I was like, wait, what?
That was a
No.
flex. If I ever heard one.
But still, mid-20s are scary. Like, what? Anyways, so.
What?
Then she doubled down.
Mid?
Like, that's so
Mid?
insane. Like, that's so crazy.
Oh my God, I wish.
Alright, guys, I'm 25. I'm 25, guys. Like, just the last time I ever had my age on camera. So, anyways.
Oh my God, that's nigga said I wish. I wish
I
too.
don't know. I feel like I still have faith, like, to
I
just,
ain't even hit
like,
30 yet.
yeah, like, I want to start a family with one person. I want to have kids with one person.
It's
like,
possible.
I want to have a husband.
possible.
Like,
It's very
I know it sounds like crazy.
No, it
but
doesn't. That's
It's
very
actually
realistic.
No.
It's actually either that or nothing for me.
Yeah,
very
like, it's
realistic.
literally that. Like, it's
No,
literally.
it's 7 billion plus people in this planet.
Like, I know I'm toxic. I know
Oh,
I'm
yo,
toxic.
people say that. Yeah, 7 billion, but it ain't real.
How many do you have access to?
Yeah.
Probably a couple million.
Probably
You know
a
what I'm
couple
saying?
100,000.
Or a couple 100,000. That's
First
a good
of all,
average.
I'm about to be famous. I'm about to have access.
There you go. You got access to a shit.
I love my
We're gonna
wife.
be we're gonna film. We're gonna film a follow-up podcast on the yacht together.
Yeah,
Facts.
Oh, facts.
We're both like,
Oh,
yeah.
facts.
Facts.
Life.
If I'm not preoccupied of having some raw sex.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The yacht. Oh,
Yes.
bro. See,
I'll bring a bag.
this is
for you, bro.
manifesting, right?
Promise.
Because I always talk
I'm dead
about.
ass.
I always
You gotta
talk
be down for raw sex though.
This is manifesting because I
Is it
always
sex
talk
if
about.
it's not raw?
Having, what?
Facts.
My bad.
Facts.
No, it's not. That's why I
That's
have
facts. That's why I don't have sex.
This is manifesting because I always say I'm gonna have when I get rich enough, I'm gonna own a yacht, and that's when I'm gonna adopt my white child.
And do cocaine.
And you gotta name it after your wife. You know, like that's the protocol.
No,
Like,
I'm
if you
gonna-
buy
I'm
a
gonna-
yacht, you have to name it after your wife.
No, I'm gonna name it after the girl I
Don't you
wish
name
was
it
my
after,
wife.
like, yeah, I was gonna say you name it after your side, but
Nah.
you're mistress, right?
It's gonna be the
No.
SS Badman.
Oh my God. I'm not like.
That's
So
what
maybe
I'm
I'm naming after the girl I
SS
wish was my
Batman.
wife.
Shut up. My shit about to have a big ass Jamaican
If
flag
you
on
want to
the
be my
side.
husband, you better name your yacht after me, or we're gonna like.
You're so narcissistic.
My shit about to be.
Why
the-
can't I make
the
it about somebody
motherfucker,
else
we
for a
about to-
change?
We want the Bruck shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, if you got three
Take
top
the
buttons
what
down.
on
No,
left,
okay,
the what?
so
Yeah,
I'll buy
right.
a yacht too, and then I'll name it after him. How about that?
No, name it after my dick.
Oh my, his dick.
That's
Whatever
all
I
I
name
know
his
is
dick
real.
Whatever you
then.
wanna
Yeah.
call it.
You know what?
Willie.
That's a better idea.
That's SS Willie.
I will.
That's
I will. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Bang!
Oh god. Alright, what's
You
next?
want the
What's next?
hammer?
What's next?
All right. Let's
next?
keep
What's
it moving.
next?
All right. So
I'm just banana man.
recently, I kind of want to dive into the whole Megan Tory 1501
That's still going on?
whole
That's still going
academic
on?
situation.
Oh yeah, it's still going on.
So I want to know, like,
There's more people involved.
We know what's going on. You guys know what's
do?
going on, don't you? No.
I don't know.
So academics released some court documents stating that Tori's DNA was not found on.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing some shit like that. Okay, because I know academics is full hard Tory.
Right. And also, she's encountering some issues with her label, who's owned by Carl Crawford, the retired baseball player, 1501. So I just want to know, do you guys? We already know, like, kind of like what transpired with that situation. We're not going to recap that, but what was there a sympathy angle to propel her career? Do you feel like?
Hell yeah, they blackballed Tory.
Okay.
To push Meg with this whole thing, because everybody know now it's like, oh, now we know he really ain't do shit. Now everybody know, kind of really, he ain't really do nothing. He was involved in some way, shape, or form, but he ain't really shoot her in the fucking foot.
Okay.
So
I can't
it's
say
like,
what I wanted to really
don't say what you want to say, please don't, because I know what you want to say is bad. So
you standing on the hill right now, brother. I can't stand on it with you. You gotta.
Nobody even. I think none of y'all even have any idea what I want to say right now.
For me,
like, you two are like, the toxic level is just like.
Nah, like
you guys should do a versus. Like a
I,
toxic versus.
I personally think her pum pum kind of smell a little bit.
I don't know. I can't speak to that. I've never been to one of her shows. But I heard though back in the day, like when she first came out, like that's what, like, was one of the things people said.
I'm gonna let this be clear.
Like,
I'm gonna let this be clear. Hold on.
I don't know why the
Yo, can we talk about twerk win? Had a homegirl that she twerked in the car and she had to sit down because she smelt herself. She knew it. She was on the way to New York, and you know who you are too. Like, it was awkward. I had a bacteria infection.
Wait, and y'all was on y'all way to New York since you rode that the whole night? 2 hours?
We were in the car.
Y'all don't understand how nasty.
We had to let down the window.
Oh, I know,
like,
bro.
I was at
why you think I don't have
New
sex?
Haven, my nigga, bro.
Because I can't have raw sex
you
with them.
Fresh after the club, like, shorty go take a shower because you like, bro. I watched bitches piss in line and then go straight into the club, my nigga.
Yeah.
Piss in the line outside.
I wouldn't have sex with a girl until at least 30 minutes after she pissed.
Oh, because
I think you're always down.
I got to dry out a little bit or something.
You know.
Bacteria infection,
yeah. All of that.
Still catching you.
All of that. I just don't like the idea of having sex with a girl right after she peed.
Not right after.
Because to me, my nigga, I'm not gonna fuck you right after I pee.
Wet wipe, like.
That's me. I'm not gonna fuck you right after I pee.
Can you
right
guys
after?
tell?
No, you gotta tap it.
Exactly. You gotta wait a little bit. Clean. You know, give me a little bit.
Well, I'm saying you got clean your shit up before.
That's what I'm saying. And then let everything dry up a little bit, and we good. You know, that's me.
Can you guys tell when a girl's pH balance is off? Like,
yes. You could tell her attitude.
Facts. My nigga never lied.
You can tell her attitude.
You never lie.
That's why, like,
hey, yo, I never heard that shit before.
I didn't, but you never lied, bro. A bitch know when her pussy good.
All right, what's next?
And and she know when her pussy is a little off.
Okay.
Facts.
Niggas right here, bro.
Facts. Bitches know.
Just like
I'm really recalling back, my nigga. I'm like, yo, that makes sense. That's why I knew I had to condom up with a certain bitches, my nigga. Yo!
The summer slow gotta be explained, my nigga.
Yo!
Gotta be explained. I only pull out a condom only if I know, like, she might have something.
Like, I gotta be safe than sorry. Better be safe than sorry. Yes!
Like,
and some bitches, you know you ain't gonna be sorry.
I'm gonna go get it right for you real quick.
Like,
just chill.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So that concludes the Mad Minute, but we're gonna move on to my next game. We're gonna move on to my next game. All right. So you guys remember the classic hip hop? Was it like Beastie Boys? You could go with this. Or you could go with that.
Yeah, I'm that boy that go Beastie when I'm. Let me stop.
All right. So this game is called This or That. I did take. Oh, go ahead.
Was it the Beastie Boys?
No, I don't think so.
Or was it not the Beastie Boys?
I don't think so.
It was
fucking.
I know this name is.
I know what y'all talking about. There's a 90s shit.
Yeah, it was some 90s shit.
It's like every commercial uses that song. All right, so
who's the black sheep? Was MOP, right?
It's MOP. It is MOP.
Okay,
it's MOP.
Right.
I'm not American black.
So like, I kind of took some inspiration from Quick Time with Slime. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so anyways,
shout out to Slime.
ASAP Rocky versus Tyler the Creator. You can go with this or you can go with that. That's the game. If you don't, if you pick one, I'm literally gonna take the rules from like I'm not even gonna say the inspiration, but if you don't pick one, you gotta take a shot.
Honestly, I already know why I choose ASAP. It's
Okay.
because of one song in particular.
All right.
Suddenly.
Okay. Mine's definitely Fashion Killer. That's just for nostalgic reasons.
Yeah,
All right.
Suddenly is just my shit. I don't know what it is about that song, but
Well,
he
One
just
Train.
One Train is dope.
Yeah.
One Train is dope. And that had a lot of features on that. Everybody on that fucking shit was dope.
Killed it.
Everybody on that shit was dope.
That's actually a pretty hard question.
Really?
To be honest with you, that's actually a pretty hard question. Because I respect Tyler's hustle,
All right,
but
so
Tyler.
you want to take a shot?
No, I'm not
Okay.
taking a shot.
Okay.
I'm picking ASAP
All right.
because he's more closer to my culture.
Okay.
No, I think we should start asking questions that forces Squad to take a shot.
All right, so Beanie Man versus Vibes Cartel.
Oh, Vibe
Ooh,
Cartel
that's
all day.
hard.
I'm not. No, there's no way anybody's going against Cartel. Free World
the
Boss.
king of dancehall.
Free World Boss.
Free World Boss. But I think
I
Cartel
get
took
that,
the
but
crown.
is the king of world fucking dancehall,
Yes,
dog.
Bro,
The
bro,
king of
respect-
dancehall.
Respect the
You know how
Beanie
many
Man,
older
yo.
Jamaicans will tell you Beanie Man gives some of the best live shows, bro?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You know how many
Like,
classics that we literally say as Jamaicans that's referred back to Beanie Man, dog?
Of course.
The one nigga that
Who
Bunty
got the
had to
keys to
say,
the bimmer?
go take your Grammy and go fucking, what, and them two fish
Yeah.
and bummy.
You
With
can
the
never
two-
forget
two-
that Cartel.
I'm gonna take a shot because that's hard. I'm a fan, man.
I'm taking Movado over
Good game,
Cartel,
right?
so it's Beanie Man.
That's
Oh!
easy though,
It's
but
Beanie Man for me.
that's easy. But
Yeah.
Beanie Man and Vibes is hard, yo. Cause I'm one of them niggas. Vibes made sucking dick popular in Jamaica, dog.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So let's take your shot.
Bro,
And this is
You know how major that
Oh
is?
my gosh. All right.
do you know how major that is?
Bro.
He made bleaching
What,
and
like,
sucking dick
this is
popular
what
in
you-
Jamaica,
Every
bro.
day, every.
This is what we do?
Yeah.
This is what we do.
No, I'm still filtered.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
What we
Bet.
do.
All right. So.
But, yeah, I'm gonna have to take a shot for that. That's a hard
Yeah,
one, my
let's.
nigga.
You don't have to take the full shot either. I'll let you even like.
I'm
you know,
lit as shit.
Don't
yeah,
take the
like a
full
little-
shot.
No,
Alright,
yeah, just
so
a
Don't
I
take
have
the
to
full
listen to
shot.
Quell. He's my,
Yeah, I was gonna
he's
say.
my
Don't
angel.
take the
Because we
full
still got, I
shot.
still got a few names.
Do
You know what I
not
mean?
do that.
You might like. All right.
Because he would have.
All right. So Chloe Bailey versus
Chloe
Lotto.
Bailey.
All right.
But versus
Oh,
who?
Lotto.
I actually have a plot. I'm
Chloe.
manifesting. I'm
Oh yeah,
manifesting Chloe
I'm
Bailey.
Okay.
taking
Unless
Chloe.
on my
You would, like-
manifestation
I think-
list.
She's definitely the it girl right
She's
now.
on my list.
For sure.
She's on my list.
I'm just taking Chloe Bailey too.
She's on my
Alright,
list. Because by the time I hit her,
I'm
she's gonna be
taking
well over
Chloe
25.
Lotto.
Okay. Dirk.
I don't
Oh,
even
okay,
know
yeah,
a lot of
we
ways.
got you.
I don't know a lot of ways, so that's even easier.
Lotto?
I'm taking
You
Big
know
Lotto,
Lotto?
man. I
Mulatto?
can't fuck with Lotto.
Oh, you talking about the girl? I almost said the B word. You talking about the girl from that was original with the Jermaine Dupri show back in the
Rap
day?
game. Yeah.
Yeah, no, easy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Chloe.
easy.
All
Chloe,
right,
all
bet.
the way. Yeah,
Dirk
I give her
versus
mercy.
Young
I
Boy.
give her who?
I don't like
Dirk
classy
versus Young
bitches.
Boy.
Either I take a shot. That's that meaning. Yeah.
You said who?
Dirk
What's
versus
your
Young
name?
Boy. I'm taking Dirk all day.
All right.
Not because I don't fuck with Young Boy music, because his music is actually pretty fire for what it is.
Yeah, I'm not even going
Okay.
either.
You got some
But-
shit.
But
I'll never listen. I never even put one of those artist songs in my playlist.
but because his trauma music is more relatable. Not really relatable, but
I mean, if you've been through some shit, you relate to.
yeah, you'll get to it. Yeah, Young Boy is like some teen shit that you can't really relate to. So.
Got you. Wu
She
Tang
sounds
versus
something.
Mobb Deep.
Wu-Tang versus
Wu-Tang.
Mobb Deep.
I'm a Method Man fan all the way.
Oh, you give me. All right,
I'm a
Method. I
Method
know
man.
you're married, but like.
I'm a Method fan.
You know, if you ever, I don't like to deal with married men, but if you ever were like divorced,
I like married women.
oh gosh, that is just like we'll get into that later. All right,
It's
Rakim or
weird.
Scarface?
Who?
Rakim or
Scarface.
Scarface?
I really don't care for
Oh,
either.
Scarface.
I'm not American black.
Scarface.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Wayne or Hove?
Ah,
Mm.
Oh. And I grew up in the Wayne era.
I think I take Hov. Cause I think the only reason I like Wayne at the time is because I was.
how do you do,
conditioned to society.
motherfuckers? It's me, these baby niggas bitching, and I
The one thing I do like
tote
about
the
him.
cannon. I'm going with Wayne because Wayne was
Like,
very
what song?
essential, bro. No,
Nah.
because Wayne was
Nah.
very essential to rap music, yo.
I'm not saying
Without-
that.
That 1 year
like-
with 75 singles on,
Yo,
on,
bro,
on
like-
Billboard, like that was
Like
unheard of.
I think
that
I only
time-
liked him though
I only
because
got to Jay-Z as I got older. I wasn't really a big fan of him when I was younger.
yeah, I feel like I
I've
only
been
like
fucking
Wayne
with
just
Jay-Z
because
since
it
I
was at a
was-
point where everybody's comparing with Cassidy and everybody's favoring him over Cassidy.
I'm very,
Oh,
very insulted right now. Wayne is definitely like one of the best rappers alive.
I'm not,
Bro,
I'm not
it's-
taking that away from him at all.
Like, it's
I'm just
like,
talking about why I would
he's
choose.
only grown with time to me, but like
I stopped
That's
fucking
just
with Wayne once
personal
he said he
opinion.
stopped fucking with black people because he's from Beverly Hills.
Oh, okay, but that
I
I
understand
that. I understand.
I get it,
Like,
but then again,
I like, bro, you don't say shit like that.
Yeah.
You keep that
Yeah,
internally.
you keep that shit
aside.
But Wayne really lives in his own world and like the lean.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
anyways,
we get
like,
it.
life to me is about reference and like life is just about reference point and perspective. To me.
Yeah, it is.
So like that's his.
That's
reference
it.
and
And I get it,
you know
but
what I mean?
you don't
Like,
publicly put that
No,
out
you
there.
don't. You don't. That's
You
very
don't.
detrimental, and he should
You
know the
don't.
ramifications of that.
Yes.
I agree. All right, so Yeezys or Jordans?
Jordans.
I'm team Kanye all the way. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not going against Jordans, yo.
Jordans, just because I can't wear Yeezys because they don't make them in my size and they run a half a size. They run a half a size short, so
yeah,
too small.
Because, bro, like, you're a giant, like I've been telling you. Like, tall people are giants. Everyone doesn't believe me, but
still
tall
disgusting.
people
I'm
are
Kanye.
giants.
I'm Kanye.
I'm a big Ye fan. If you gonna see this.
Yeah, I'm Kanye.
You're gonna see this.
Kanye
Fact,
fan.
you are gonna
Right?
see
You're
this.
gonna see this.
Bro,
yeah.
we broke
Please
Donda too, like, early
fix-
before everyone. Did
We
we
did.
All right.
You're
Yeah.
gonna see this. Fix your fucking Yeezys, my
Or
nigga.
not
The
Donda,
750s, the
Donda.
300s, all the 350s, all them make them actually like fit a nigga foot, not a half size short. Like, come on, my nigga, like it's a little more material.
Jordans. The Jordans are a classic.
I just like ones. I like ones, fives, fours,
Wait, hold on.
I got
No,
one
don't
pair of
answer
ones in
that
my
because my next
collection.
question: 12s versus 3s.
threes.
12s.
Threes.
I'm taking a shot.
Only reason I say I love 3s, don't get me wrong, but the only reason I say 12s is because
Taking a
the
shot.
first pair of Jordans I ever had was a Cherry 12s, and I got to pick those out. Those were the first pair of sneakers I ever got to pick out when I was a kid, like when my parents finally let me get my own choices and shit, and it was a Cherry Wear 12s, and I'll never forget those. I can't wait for you to bring them back.
I wanted to say 3s, but I've never owned a pair of 12s, and that bothers me so bad.
Really?
Yeah. So.
I heard you.
Fake body versus real body.
Which part's fake?
Like any.
I was just about to quickly answer until you asked that question. I was like, you know what? That's a very good question. Very good question.
Like, if she had a BBL,
What's the difference in
implants.
butt lift? No, I definitely.
BBL
I don't
is
take.
like
I don't
the
take. I don't take
Brazilian
anything
butt
but. I don't take anything but.
Okay.
Anything with the butt. Anything with the butt done. I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm done with that.
Oh, you've had this before?
No, I'm just good because
Oh,
I know
okay.
the butt decay on you eventually.
Oh,
I'm good
okay.
on that.
Okay. All right. All right.
Start dragging
Yeah,
that
I'm
wagon.
good on that. Yeah, I'm good on
Alright.
that. I know the titties at least look 25.
Bag of pennies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boosie IG versus Sojourn IG.
Boozy.
Boozy.
What are you talking about? That's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Put your pussy on the line for $5,000. What are you talking about? That's easy.
Alright.
Did he ever get his IG back?
Yeah, he had me
Yeah,
like 4 or 5.
yeah.
I follow him every time.
Now
That's
you're
a good
on
question.
Facebook Live too. My sister be on that.
That's
All
a good
right.
question.
So, Jeezy and Gucci or Nas and Hove?
Nas and Hov. That Super Ugly and that Ether was actually a really great ass go back to back, honestly.
Yeah, and
Super Ugly was
nobody
really good.
died behind that.
Yeah, Super Ugly is real good. I don't care. Like, as much as people love Ether, Super Ugly was really good.
Yeah, like condoms in your baby seat. My
Yeah,
nigga, like, that's
Super Ugly was really good.
That's super disrespectful.
Okay, so we're done with that game, but I have one last topic, the little bonus topic. All right, so I actually left this out of the Mad Men, but I feel like it was interesting to talk about. So No Limit Cairo recently went on a platform.
Who's that?
He's an associate of G Herbo, who is No Limit G Herbo.
Okay.
Or,
I should have put that together.
yeah. All right, so
I'm not hip.
he discussed G
Nigga.
Herbo.
I'm
I'm not familiar with him either, but he was a close associate of G Herbo, and he was
I
running
think I've
around
seen
with him
this.
at the time. So he did an interview, and he just referenced G Herbo not fulfilling certain promises or certain needs that he wanted in the music industry, or not putting him on, if that makes sense. I believe in putting people in position, but I did read 50 Cent's book. It's like called Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, something like that. But he talked about the entitlement trap, and I do believe I never want to be a person that falls into an entitlement trap where you feel like you're just entitled to the world, or you feel like you're owed something. So my question for you guys is, like, at what point does like the homie card become inactive, and like how long can you put people in a position until they don't run with the game that you give them?
Before I answer that question, I'd just like to say, J. Cole, I'm entitled for an interview with you.
Oh, yeah, Jamaica
you
Hardcore.
know
No. Yeah. Facts. Legendary.
That's the first thing I gotta say.
And I gotta do it on January 28th. I want to do it at the house.
Because that's 6 days before my birthday as well, too. So,
all right.
So that's before.
Wait,
other than that, I'm one of those people.
Are you a Capricorn though?
No, I'm Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yeah,
okay,
I rule the world, but they don't want to admit it.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't feel like anybody deserves to put me on regardless of my friendship with them. Mm-hmm. Like, even with starting off with this podcast, I never expected any of our friends just to promote us just because they had a bigger following at the time for us. I didn't feel like our work spoke for us, even at the time, for us even to be entitled for that in any way, shape, or form. I felt like just because we were starting off didn't mean that we didn't know shit. And honestly, I'm actually thankful for that because it gave me the opportunity to learn. It gave me the opportunity to struggle. I like struggling. I'm one of those people.
Because it feels better when you get out the mud.
I'm one of them people, like, me and Quinn have this conversation all the time. I like, even, I told my therapist, like, and she told me, because we have to take a 2-week break, she told me don't, like, make things overwhelm me too much. But she had to follow up, was like, don't overwhelm you too much because I know you're a person who works better when you're a little bit overwhelmed.
So she understood your needs.
Like, I'm one of those people, like, if I don't feel overwhelmed, I'm technically not really motivated.
And are you one of the people that also work better under pressure?
Yes.
Like, I have to feel pressure.
Like, the fact that I lost all my footage?
Yeah, like, and then, like, we were talking about this, but, like, that literally happened to me twice. I lost I covered a whole Chill Shump event. All the people I ever wanted to interview, like, in Connecticut, like, were there. Lost it. First TV show right before the pandemic, got greenlit, filmed a full exclusive, lost that footage.
Yep, and it hurts.
Yeah. So I understand.
It hurts.
I knew exactly.
Yeah, it hurts.
I went through hard drive. I went through Max before, like, been through 2 Max.
And it's like, as much as you try to prevent the problem, sometimes you just lose it.
Yeah.
It hurts. So, like, even just from that, and it's just like, at the end of the day, I'm not entitled to nothing because I'm on my own path.
Exactly.
Your path is not my path.
But what the story is, like, I'm familiar with this story. I guess he told them he was going to do some certain things for him, but as a man, you got to realize, like, you shouldn't even have to get that from that man and believe that. Like, I don't care if he did. I don't care if my man was like, yo, if he was like, yo, we're going to do this. Like, yeah, we might do this, yeah. But at the same time, bro, how'd you get to that? Mm-hmm. Let me get to that. Let me get some money too. Like, 'cause I want money in my pocket, so I don't gotta rely on you. Put me on. Like, why would you as a man try to just rely on somebody and then go talk about it like he owe you something?
Facts.
You ain't rap them bars, bro. Like, you ain't do that.
Does he even owe you putting you on? Like,
no, he don't.
If you, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you what?
Well, it depends.
I hate the fact I'm fucking quoting Terrence J right now, but Terrence J once said this shit. You hang around the barbershop long enough, you're gonna learn how to cut. If you hang around these niggas in the studio, if you just chilling in the studio,
opportunity.
You're gonna find an opportunity somewhere. Whether it's learning how to mix, whether it's learning how to master, whether it's learning how to
or be a bodyguard.
Do something.
But that's what I'm saying.
Around, my nigga. Like,
but that's what I'm saying.
So he had a discrepancy with G Herbo utilizing, like, the gang affiliation to propel his music career. Like, he cited, like, specific lines in G Herbo's, like, songs with, like, specific people, and he was like, listen, these people are still in the hood. Like, all that stuff you said in the songs, like, we're gonna be out in Dubai, or we're doing this, like, someone was in jail and we're gonna be up when you're out. Like, he hasn't fulfilled those promises, and he just uses it to gain clout.
Basically, he's saying that these niggas is no different from Tekashi 6ix9ine than more than y'all want to say. Other than the whole snitching shit, the whole fact of how he came on is no different from that shit. It's basically the algorithm. He's basically trying to put out the algorithm of how these artists get put on. That's all that is.
I didn't want to say it, but
damn, that's
all that is.
That is a hot take right there, because that's.
I
lose to
a certain degree. I agree, but it's like
my nigga, at the end of the day, bro, if you
never
had an opportunity,
this is just all allegations, like, we don't know.
But if you had the opportunity to eat, but you never took advantage of it, are you not gonna finally take advantage when you finally feel like you have the opportunity? Niggas is gonna say what they want to say for themselves at the time that they can as well too. Niggas is gonna pick and choose when they want to tell the truth. You have to remember that too.
Of course, yeah.
Niggas pick and choose when they want to tell the truth.
So it's opportunistic for you to decide to come when I'm already at the top. Like, niggas is weird, my nigga.
He wasn't gonna tell the truth then. He wasn't gonna tell the
shit.
truth then because he had the hopes and intentions.
Yeah, and now that it ain't come true, he want to come talk about it.
It's fucking redundant.
But That I always like at the end of the day, when I get as much as things want to be on TV and much as I like to always remember when I get everybody's still people.
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember what are people willing to do for themselves.
It's all about self-preservation.
Right.
Yeah,
everybody think about themselves at the end of the day, yo.
It's fucking disgusting.
So who are you guys bringing with you?
To where?
Because like I know who I'm bringing with me on the way. I call it the PJ list.
I'm bringing my side bitch.
Oh my gosh.
That's the only one I
if
can trust.
if you ain't working,
I can't.
fuck is you
I
around me
can't.
for?
That's the only one I can trust. She's been
sorry.
loyal.
So she's on the PJ list. All right.
Yeah, discreetly.
Hey, if you're not working, I'm not bringing my listen, I'm not bringing my side bitch. I'm not bringing my bitch. If you're not working, you're not coming nowhere with me. Cause the fuck.
All right, so whoever's working's on your PJ
gotta work.
Nigga, it's funny because I said this to one of my peoples one
the
day. It's
PJ
like,
list is the private jet list, by the way.
I know,
You
but I
guys
said
are
this to
not
one of my
on
peoples the other day. And I was like, yo, it's crazy how I'm having all of these opportunities, but I don't even have a bitch I can share it with.
Yo, who?
You don't
That's
need
how I
that's
feel
what I'm
about.
saying,
I don't have anyone to share
you don't
my.
need a bitch to share.
I know,
with,
I'm not
if
saying
she
that.
If she around to share,
I'm
my
not
nigga,
saying
she
that.
wasting time.
This is what I'm saying, that nigga, because the other day we went to like the freshman really release party, my nigga. That's when I met DJ Buck for the first time. In my head, I'm like, if I even had a bitch that sang, I could have even had a whole conversation about you. You know?
Yeah.
I could have brought you up.
I don't necessarily even think about
it. Was
I mean,
what I'm saying.
You know what? You know what? That is true because I could put someone else in position. Like you're right. You're right.
I'm one of those people like Quell. I don't know if Quell could probably attest to this.
Together,
I like to think about other people first.
That's how you supposed to do it.
That's me, my nigga. Like
you're supposed to do it.
I know I can make opportunities for myself. That's not hard. It's really not hard. As much as I want to like be mad at myself of not making opportunities for myself, it's not hard, my nigga. It's just a matter of how much I want it and when it's presented to me, and I actually take advantage of it. But me, I'll make an opportunity for somebody else. I'll go out of my way for them.
That's too easy, my nigga.
I feel like we can directly identify with that.
That's too easy.
Like
that's your life.
I
fucking easy.
Like, literally.
Like nah, to me, it's easier. This is one thing I learned about life,
bro. It's easy to throw an ollie because like look at last night.
Nah, for me,
I threw an opportunity to a photographer. Yo, come out, nigga.
Get
backstage with niggas. Come get some footage. Get content of this fucking event, nigga. You don't do nothing but shoot models.
That, my nigga, but
get out your element. And this nigga did not take advantage of opportunity.
I'm an uncontrolled.
So it's like I'd rather teach you how to get an opportunity rather than just provide you random opportunity that you're not going to really appreciate and actually value and actually do anything with.
But I'm one of them people who's like, if I can make somebody, I feel good.
And make them learn how to get some opportunities themselves.
I'm ready.
That's very dangerous.
That's dangerous in their position. Like
that's
you thrive on that. Like
what Kanye said.
You get joy upon that.
What Kanye said back in the day. Of course, I'm willing to fucking own somebody.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm willing to fucking own somebody.
Nah, I don't want that.
You're not lying. You're very toxic, ladies.
I don't know. I don't got enough time in the day, my nigga. I'd rather show you, let you go about your business. I don't got time for that shit. I got opportunities to create for self.
I got kids, man. Fuck all that bullshit. I already got enough motherfuckers.
I'm that way too, but don't get me wrong. I have the other sides to me. I have the other sides to me that I'm not gonna publicly display all the time. That I just want to like fulfill, just see if I can fulfill it.
I hear you.
I'm one of those men. Like I'm not gonna lie, my nigga. Like I'm not gonna lie. When I get a bitch, my nigga, she's gonna have a fucking excited time with me, my nigga. Cause you don't know what the fuck you're gonna get with me. You don't, my nigga. You don't. I can wake up one morning and I'll be on a whole nother shit. Like some days I really just want to take the world over.
Yeah.
Just to see how the fuck I run.
Watch ridiculousness all day.
That's me, my nigga. That's me. I wanna take the world over. I wanna be a dictator for a day.
Okay, this is a roller coaster. That's what that sounds like.
I just wanna try different shit. That's what it is. I just wanna try different shit.
Okay.
Cause you never know what can come out of a possibility of our outcome, or just the opportunity. You never know.
Like to the outside viewers, he may be speaking in code, but like you're speaking so clearly. Like ladies, like roller coaster.
Yes.
Let me just
facts.
tell you.
All the way.
Coaster. Like,
but don't get me wrong.
Not like the baby roller coaster.
Yeah.
Not like, all right, it's chill. We on the kitty vibe. Not the Batman that I used to go on at 6
Nah, this should come with loops
we
after
talking
loop
about,
after
like,
loop.
The Superman and Jersey where you're like strapped, like
yes.
You know, there's no bottom and you're just like kind of free falling on the ride. That's the ride.
But you know, you're still excited at the same time.
But like a lot of ups and downs, guys.
It is gonna come with a lot of ups and downs because some days I don't even know my own fucking mood.
But that's real though, and like the thing is, like you're comfortable in yourself. So like you saying that make some people feel uncomfortable, but like I always say, like living your truth, and no one can use that against you.
Nobody.
Like because you stand in it, it's like a girl can either take that, like you said, and run with it, or go home.
Or go home.
Yeah, go.
That's me.
You know,
I'm full transparency.
ride.
You either fuck with me, you don't. I'm cool. I've been alone for a whole fucking time. I spent 7 years of my life at least by myself. I can keep going.
Shit, nigga. What?
I can keep going. I think
7 years.
I just had my first adult relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Like I said, I have no problem being by myself, bro. I have no problem dubbing a bitch just because I don't like the simplest thing, bro.
What's the simplest thing? What's like a small thing? What's like the smallest thing?
I call you and you don't call me back in an hour.
Nah, sometimes it be based on how they respond to certain things that
I say. Like, what's a response? Like, give me an example. Like, because I've shared exposed a lot. Like,
all right, let's see. What's the pettiest reason that I haven't dealt with somebody before? I don't know. That's very hard because to be honest, it'd be hard because most of the time, sometimes I just want to deal with somebody just because.
Like, was her attitude
it was
off?
probably some
like,
Jamaican shit like, she ain't saying hi
because my
everybody in the
attitude
house.
is off.
Like, did you just change your mind like one day? And be like,
it's like I thought you was cute, but no, you're not.
Oh my god, is that a thing?
Yeah,
It could be that simple, yeah.
Yeah, you just wake up one day, it's like, yeah, honestly, not as interesting as I thought you was. That shit.
Oh my gosh. Well, that makes sense though.
Sheesh.
It's just like as you get to know a
Yeah,
person,
it's like
yeah.
it's better off. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I actually told a girl that I actually used to have sex with. I told her not too long ago. I was like, to be honest with you, you're better off just looking at it. I don't want to have a conversation with you. You're better off from the distance.
Can you enjoy that? Like, if someone like doesn't
God damn,
nigga.
nigga.
Can you just do that? Like, can you?
Yeah, at this point, yeah. After this adult relationship, yeah.
That's when y'all adults. You gotta be transparent.
Yeah.
With your shit.
At this point, I've realized most women are better off from a distance. You're better off not knowing the details of her life because it's gonna taint how you see her.
It's kind of an illusion once you
Yeah.
get close. Yeah.
I like the idea of what if sometimes because it makes everything more exciting. Yeah. So I like to stick with just the what ifs.
Well, my guy friends always tell me like, never like always hold the power as a woman. Like never give yourself up too easy because like it's a conquest.
Yes, because
it's
as soon as you do, I have leverage.
Yeah.
That's a fact. As a man, as me, once you give yourself up quicker than I was expecting you to, I have leverage. I can treat you how I want. I'm gonna go distant for 6 months, and if I can come back and you let me have sex with you, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. Scheming.
And I've done that multiple times.
Yikes. Radical honesty, guys.
Oh god.
I'm being honest. If I can do all of this and I treat you how I want, and you allow me to separate myself and do my thing, and still come back, and easily hit it like it's nothing.
So she
like
has to set those boundaries for you to respect her. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If you don't, what am I gonna? How?
That makes sense.
If you let me create the foundation of how I move, I'm gonna move how the fuck I want.
Ooh, yikes! I just feel bad like for.
Nah, my manager said something to me the other day,
real.
right? Was at my store, was at my job, and we
God
literally looked
damn.
out my store, and we saw a nigga pulled up on a girl, and get her number, and the nigga never even got out the car. And my manager looked at me, and was like, couldn't even be me. And I looked at her and I was like, facts, because if I really wanted you and I was interested in you, I would have had the decency of getting out the car to have a conversation with you in face.
Real shit.
And the fact that she allowed that, she made it okay.
But this current landscape sometimes doesn't even.
That don't.
Translate.
I don't mean shit.
But I'm just seeing like
no, I
the
get
stuff that you would normally like want or like expect from a man is like not necessarily.
When does a woman set her own expectations and her own standards? If she told that man, I'm not gonna give you my number until you get out the car and have a talk to me, I bet you if he really wanted her number, he would have got out that car.
No, you're right. You're not wrong about that.
If he didn't want it, he would have pulled off.
Right.
But the fact that she entertained that whole conversation and she still gave him her number,
you're right.
He won in every way.
Like, some women are not emotionally intelligent. Like a lot of women.
Women are just not intelligent. Period.
I was about to say that's her fault.
Women are always intelligent.
That's her fault.
Nah, a lot of women are not logical.
Yeah,
they're intelligent, but they're not logical.
You're right. Because
that's my point. Like,
it's emotion driven.
If you literally set the standard for me as a man, I can only respect it if I really want to be with you, even if I just want pussy.
Okay.
If you set the standard for me as a man, I have no option or no choice but to respect it or move on, regardless of what my intentions are.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm learning.
That's where I am. Like
this shit right here, man, has been some shit.
I'm learning.
But that's just me. Like to me, as a man, I'm gonna do the most if you let me. I'm gonna do the fucking most if you let me. If you let me get away with it every single time, I'm gonna see what else I can fucking get away with. But once you set that standard of what I can't do, if I truly respect you and I want to be with you, I'm gonna respect your boundaries. And I'm gonna do everything that I can to make sure I'm still in your life. I'm speaking for me.
Stay married, my nigga.
I'm gonna make sure I still do what I can to be in your life. That's me. But if I know you're moving away,
I don't want to be involved in none of this shit. Like,
nah, cause like it's a fact. That's
why
it's
a dog world out here.
What he's saying is a fact, though.
Seriously, if a woman don't respect herself, why should I, bro?
Why should you exactly?
You're not wrong.
If you're willing to give yourself to any situation, why should I?
My nigga, like,
if the nigga that fucked you last night didn't respect your body, why should I?
In these streets.
If you didn't give him the opportunity to respect it, why should I?
Yeah.
I want no part.
That's a fucking fact.
And then you get mad at me for not doing it. Why? Because I didn't have the qualities to make you choose me that had the quality that he had. Bitches choose, my nigga.
Every bitch.
All the time. Bitches just choose. And then because because certain niggas don't have the choice that they want, they have all this logic all of a sudden. Where was that logic when you didn't have something to choose from, bitch?
Yo.
Yikes, can we
not? What you mean? Yo.
To them as bitches?
Yo.
At a point, you're a bitch when you're choosing and worshiping, yo.
No, I mean, he's talking about you females out there. He's not talking about me.
No, my nigga, because... My cousin always taught me. Females always worship and choose, and they pick and choose who they worship and choose. Because you could be with a girl your entire life for 7 years, 10 years. But if she's finding another nigga that's worth worshiping and choosing over you, in a matter of seconds, she'll choose that nigga.
Oh, I've seen it. My friend
Easily.
got out of a 10-year relationship is now
Easily.
with a whole other guy. Like,
I told my ex before I even got
right.
with her, I was like, I told you, the reason I'm scared to even give myself to you is because I'm scared you might leave me for you.
Happens.
I literally told her that.
Stay
and what
detached,
happened?
people.
She left me for her.
Stay detached.
I'm not saying I wasn't part to blame at the time, but at the end of the day, she still left me for her.
Stay fucking detached. After my last situation, stay detached. It ain't working.
I left my ex for me.
That's my point. That's why I'm scared to fall in love with girls who say they're free with themselves, because you'll leave me for you at the end of the day, no matter what. And it will be the dumbest reason at the end of the day. You'll realize, and you won't even know it's dumb until 5 years later.
Love is beautiful.
Nah, love sucks dick.
My situation wasn't. I think you're speaking from a personal situation.
Don't fall in love, because that's when you get blinded. That's when shit.
That's
when you become attached.
Always fuck the best friend.
See, but this is the thing about this. Alright, so this is the thing about this.
Just live, nigga. Just live. Stay detached and just live, my nigga. Because people come and go. Seasons, my nigga. Seasons.
Exactly, but once you
only
accept
one
that,
person's in your life forever. That's you, my
but
nigga.
That's the point. But once you accept that, there's no limitations. Cause now I could love somebody and understand the fact, like, yo, if they leave me, it's gonna be rough for a little bit, and then we're gonna move on.
What 21 Savage said, you can love somebody and still stab them in the back.
That's not detached.
But you can be loyal to somebody and still have their back.
That's a fact.
Shout out to 21, one of the brothers.
Shout out to 21. And
that's all I'm gonna say.
I love 21.
And you know
stay
I fuck
detached
like that.
All I can say.
Hold on.
I don't agree with that.
You know O'Shane drunk when he get into the rants. Like when he start going in and he start cursing like real hard. Like
I'm just saying,
he lit.
There's one thing you leave with from today from King Hoff is stay detached.
Facts. I second that. My name is O'Shane, and I support the message of this campaign.
I contest that. I don't support the message of.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't support that message.
Why you single up to this thing?
Attached to people.
Go ahead and keep getting hurt by these motherfuckers. That's only gonna hurt you.
No, if you don't support the message of being detached, why are you single now?
Why is that? That's such a loaded question. Such a low, like, I'm like, what are we at, 3 hours? Like,
it's like, yo, how the fuck do I even answer that?
Yeah,
we're like 2 hours in already, so.
Like,
wait, what?
You say I'm trash, that's why I'm not single, guys. Like, no.
Yep,
like,
2 hours
I'm
in.
focused. That's why I'm single.
You're focused? What you focused on? To be honest with you, another reason why I fuck with you, too. The moment when I told you the book that I was reading, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was another reason I was like, yeah. We have the same frequency.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name. It's like some.
Yeah.
Robert.
Yeah, Robert's son.
Yeah.
That's how I knew me was meant to be friends. Too.
Oh yeah.
At that point,
changed my life.
Quell could attest to this again. At this point, this is when I was preaching, bro. I'm done working for money.
Oh yeah, facts. Because money works for you, and if you work for money, you're in the rat race, bro.
I'm done. Like I'm done working for money. That was literally the point. I was teaching that shit to this. I was preaching that shit to this nigga. I was like, yo, my nigga, anything I do, it can't be for money.
So
no
now
more.
I'm reading founder Walmart, Sam Walton.
No, that nigga fucking he support all of these black people getting killed in Iraq back in the day. So
okay, so like this is gonna be very controversial, but we're doing radical honesty, right? Like I can separate people's personal racism decisions, but still
fuck the Waltons.
Follow like their financial advice.
They still have twerking babies in Walmart, twerking teddy bears in Walmart, and they support troops being killed in Iraq in just illegal ways. They actually have tanks over there in Walmart.
I understand. I understand.
This is my personal opinion.
I understand.
This is my platform. I can speak my mind.
I'm just saying, I like to gain knowledge from wherever I can. Like, I'm even gonna read The Art of the Deal by
I love
Donald
racist
Trump.
people.
Like,
Don't get me wrong. I love racist people. I have a lot of racist friends that probably won't even want to admit that they're racist.
I'm just saying, I can appreciate and I adopt financial literacy from what they've accomplished. That's all. That's my only message.
No, that's facts.
You know, I want to take what they said, take what they did, and acclimate it to my community and teach them
how to move.
Exactly.
How did Trump pay $750 in taxes? I want how to do that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's not
Y'all
like
hating
I'm
the nigga for the
supporting
wrong
them.
things.
I'm listening to the audiobook for free on YouTube, by the way. I did not put money in nobody's pocket, so like.
Quell says when you listen to books, you're not reading. That's just
really?
Words. Yeah, that's his word.
Definitely. And let me be honest with you, and I don't read books.
That's your perspective.
To be honest with you, I don't read books.
I'm a speed reader, and I also do audiobooks. By the way, my first word was books, so I want to hear your perspective.
So, but I don't read books. Like I just don't understand why I don't read books. Like I get into them a little bit, and then I put that. I'm like, I can't do this.
Because maybe you're a visual person. Maybe
I'm very visual,
you're
and I'm hands on, and I'm like I have to do something to actually get it. So I don't read.
I don't
books
think
like
the only knowledge you can find is books in a book.
Also, I love to listen to like podcasts and shit, and that to me is an audio book, in a way.
Well,
if it was scripted, if it was scripted, it's an audio book. It's kind of a book in a way. It can be transformed on paper.
Scripted podcast coming soon. By the way, I'm the lead.
There you go. It could be transformed into a book.
Scripted nuts. That's all I'm gonna say.
What?
He's drunk. It's the whiskey. It's the 1792. It's a special batch that came through.
Just make sure.
Just for Dri.
Just make sure y'all steady testing.
It's the laugh for me. It's the extended laugh. That's how I know. That's how I know.
I'm gonna just keep saying it.
That's how I know. Y'all hear that? That's like ASMR or whatever.
I think we've gotten to the point where this podcast has to come to a
it's funny. Laughing actually gets me more lit.
Cause I can feel it. Like I can feel like I don't know as extended like each like laugh like God. It was just like okay.
I miss you, Mom. I love you. I will laugh forever in the name of you forever.
Shout out to my dad.
When you tell me things like that, it makes me feel closer to my mom. Honestly, I got my laugh from my mom, and I will probably say that till the day that I die. I would love that woman and her laugh and how she made other people smile, and I'll try my best to do that with my laugh as much as possible for as long as I'm alive.
Love that.
My goal with my laugh is literally to make other people laugh.
Gosh, wow.
That's literally the best things you can compliment me in life is my smile, my laugh, and how good I smell. So if you ever want to get in my pants, those are your top 3 things.
Those are very distinctive, like, very defined.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are my best features. I go out of my way to make sure I smell good when I'm going out the house.
You know, you're giving, like, Play-Doh a run for his
money. That's Island Man shit.
No.
You're really going to be, like, I feel like you'll be a philosopher. Like,
I am not. I am a philosopher.
No.
Like, you know this nigga?
Yeah.
I'm not saying,
like, I am a philosopher.
No, I know you know that. Trust me. But I'm saying, like, I feel like the
world going to see it. Yeah. That's what the podcast is just gonna shine my light on this world.
Okay, so remember how we had the first conversation? That's the next. I just said that, so that means that's gonna.
I'm actually gonna reinvent I'm actually have a goal of reinventing myself as a poet after this podcast pop. I didn't even have this conversation before.
Gotcha. Okay, I see the vision.
I actually have a whole book prepared for when I.
So like diction is probably really important. Like you were probably a stickler growing up. Like
not really.
Okay.
Really. I learned from people.
When did the fascination with words come about?
When I started realizing how intellectual I was, which is like in my early teens, you know, everybody told me I had a potential my whole life, but I didn't really start seeing it until I just started doing me. I just started like, oh shit, I'm capable of this type of shit. So everybody was telling me I had potential, but I never really seen it until I was like my early teens. Okay. I've always been a great learner. I adapted to everything very well. Nothing was really hard for me academically or nothing like that. Everything came in easy. Same. So it was that, and then high school when I got into my conspiracies, that's when I realized I was meant to be great.
Gotcha.
Because then I realized I didn't need nobody to teach me to learn.
Are you a real one if you don't have a conspiracy? Like,
oh, I have the wildest conspiracies.
Like, we're not even gonna
shout
go
out
to
to
that,
the Future Allah episode. Go check that out, please. If you want to hear all our conspiracies,
like,
even on the artificial sun, check that out, baby girl. Yeah, I hear that. Why do I say baby girl all the time? It's because I love pussy. That's probably why. So we're gonna go with that.
Shout out to Future X Creation Lord.
Facts.
He rebranded.
The father of the Yank.
They ain't allowed no more.
Oh, it's not.
Future X.
It's Future X.
Yeah, he rebranded like a year ago or something like that.
Because that is the homie. We love Future.
Yeah. Honestly, it's time to put this episode to an end.
Can I leave some announcements real quick?
Of course.
Do what you gotta do.
Of course.
Bro, can I drop some announcements?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
This is
like,
your
I can say
time.
whatever
Shine, girl.
Can I say whatever I want?
Shine light, like what is it? Shine bright, like a diamond.
Like
Say
whatever you want.
The more unfiltered it
is. Yeah, right. Like we gotta wait for.
All right, say what you can.
No, you can say what as long as like the paperwork is done. Then yeah, it's whatever. But if the paperwork
is not done
NDAs,
long as no NDAs.
Yeah, facts. That you don't say whatever you want.
I'll just give y'all a quick rundown. I won't announce the big stuff because we got a lot.
We can talk off here. I like hearing the juicy stuff off here. I like letting people know that I get insiders.
Yeah, we talk to them because you know the people that watch might not be putting that positive energy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of exciting things.
Honestly, now that you said that, before you go, I'm one of those people like I could put anything into the world, and if it's meant for me, nobody can take it.
I mean, of course, but it will slow up.
Never.
It will slow up.
I'm too powerful.
Yeah.
The thing is, I just like to protect it until I.
Hell yeah, I like to protect.
You gotta protect your energy, man.
Protect until it's done.
But just because it's out there, don't mean it's not protected. You always have to remember that.
To an extent. If it's not with me,
see,
it's not
when
protected as I want it to be.
See, when you say that, then it's not protected.
That's what I'm saying. If it's not with me, it's not protected.
Yeah, with me, it's not with me, it's not protected. I can literally give it to a stranger, and I know it's good.
Yeah, if it's with a stranger, it's not protected. Because that nigga gonna tell somebody that might put some hoodoo on my shit, next you know we
you
out
can never
here,
do
like,
the way I do
it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, fuck all that. I'm good.
You can never do it.
With me, I'm good. Well, I keep my energy.
We're gonna agree to disagree about that one.
That's cool.
I feel like protecting like what you work on is important just to keep something personal. Like I don't know.
That's just where our journeys are different.
Private.
But this is where our journeys are different.
Yeah.
I'm meant to be public.
Right, I got you.
I'm literally as much as I'm a private person. I'm meant to put things out there.
Certain.
Because even if I don't do it, it's gonna inspire somebody else to do it. And like Tupac said, even if I'm just part in the change with somebody else, that's good enough for me.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that. That's cool.
So continue what you're saying.
Okay. Only thing I'll keep it light.
It's
Okay.
a lot.
I'm getting the look.
I know y'all niggas be working.
I'm getting the look. Like
y'all working.
It's only like two things. I'm like, we really can't talk about them. But
okay, but we want
everything else is like whatever.
All right, so this is easy. All right, so fuegobase.com will be live. Official merch drop. We
speak like if it's live right now.
Yeah, it's live.
It is live right now.
Yeah, there you go. It's live. Don't say it is. It's live.
It's live, guys. 10% off your first order. Everything's there. Booking, inquiries, everything will be there. All updates regarding base. Tap in, basically. And a lot of big updates coming for him. We're going to be in Cali, and we'll probably be in Cali when this episode comes out. Most likely. Yeah. But yeah, Coachella, Rolling Loud, July, Old Seagull, April 8th. That'll probably be out. It's out. Let's just say it's out.
It's out.
It's out.
So it's probably On My Mind.
On My Mind. The second single.
New shit to download to my playlist.
Yeah. Official video shot by D Smooth, World Premiere TV, out in Providence. So yeah.
Shout out to World Premiere TV.
Facts. So just moving and grooving. Shout out to Bass. He just came off the West Coast with Benny. He called me every day. He called me.
I don't even know that nigga.
He said he from Avon.
And stressed out like, yo, Dri, why ain't you with me? Why I can't do this? I don't like to travel alone. He wasn't with it. So, but shout out to him for holding it down. And he killed Trinity Hip Hop Festival yesterday. Davies headline. And yeah, we just appreciate the grind. So
Yeah, man.
I love the
If
work.
you guys don't know, we're marketing strategists for FOLLLOW.
I know personally. I know personally, but now y'all know.
Yeah, if y'all know.
Also, Live Podcast Network. We are humbly we got the offer. We have our show, my personal show, and her show is going to be on the Live Podcast Network. That's dropping on May 15th.
Yes.
We can talk about that.
Oh, you decided to bring that up.
We can talk about that because the
okay.
paperwork is done on that.
You're
The
right,
paperwork is done on that. So we can talk about that. We can talk about that. So we did get picked up. So everybody that's too thin that's like, yo, between the rhymes, like I know him from the year, like that show is gonna be on.
Shout out to them guys.
Live Podcast Network coming May 15th.
Love that.
So, yeah,
Love
man,
that.
excited.
Can we say
and
it?
also, Triple Entendre Network, yes. And then also,
Moment of Clarity.
Moment of Clarity. I didn't want to say the old show there, man. Yeah. I mean, it's locked in.
It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Permission, yeah, we live by that.
Yeah.
And,
Facts.
Also,
we're gonna be on the Roku Network.
yes.
Did I not have said that?
Yeah, no, we are.
Okay.
The break is definitely gonna be on a major platform soon.
Listen.
Shout out to the Chicago Bridge Magazine
Yes,
TV.
Facts.
Listen, man, I love to hear this shit. Yo.
Hollering at
This is
niggas,
inspiring.
man.
Hell yeah.
And yo, catch us in the city like this whole summer. We
Hold on, we
outside.
might be covering. Wait, I don't want to say that.
Well, no, that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like we know July rolling loud is
No.
Y'all let's just say y'all got some big shit coming.
Let's
We
just
got
say
Tap for the
I know
press
famous
pass.
people.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
Let's
Hold
We're not
on.
gonna bring that
We
up.
about to scratch on this.
Yeah, y'all
Let's just
We just say we know
we
famous
know
people.
famous people.
Y'all had a whole bunch of famous people on that show, man.
Facts,
Shout out to Dazio P.
Exactly.
Shout
We
out
kind
to
of really
Future
did.
X, you
But
know
even
what I'm
two
saying?
famous people here too.
Shout out to all the famous
More
people
famous
on that
people.
show, you know what I'm
We
saying?
getting
know more famous
people.
people.
We're famous together.
We just interview famous niggas. We you know what
Ah,
I'm saying?
man,
Like,
listen.
We're not gonna
Hey,
even do
this
that.
is
We
weed
just said we ain't doing that humble
What
shit,
is that
right?
celebrity?
Nah.
We the whiskey.
No,
I don't
we
hear
don't
that.
interview
famous.
famous people. We make
Y'all
famous
famous.
people more famous.
Exactly. Because your platform is already famous.
After you come on the breakers, what is
Your stock is up, man.
Alright,
Your
bro.
stock
There we
So,
go.
let's not act
Because
like
today's price.
let's not act like we didn't
Not
come to
today's
the
price.
party
Yesterday's
and under
price.
here, bro. Let's not act like.
Listen, we all over it,
Let's
man.
not.
Shout out to Last Days, you know.
Let's not act
Shout
like
out
we
to
got
Dirty
a
Hawk
Conway
Entertainment.
interview coming up. Like,
Shout out to Rick High. Shout out to Conway the
let's
Machine.
not act like, bro. Like, let's
Shout
put
out
some
to-
respect, bro.
Shout out to everybody that's been fucking with the
Shout out to
camp, man.
Birdman.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's been fucking with the breakers for real, like Sean Real.
That was the
like,
whiskey
real
talking.
genuine.
I see, like,
Yeah,
I see,
yeah.
so burned,
No,
like
I'm
you
trying
said.
No
to be humble over
So
here, but
burned.
it's like
I'm sorry. Sometimes you gotta pop this
can't be
shit
humble
because
because
people
it's
really sleep on you.
You
Like
got
people
to.
really sleep on you.
It's
Like,
hard to sleep when
Talk your shit.
It's
I'm
hard to
saying.
sleep when the TV on and the volume all the way turned the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to sleep.
there's
And when
a
you
few
on that
there's like
motherfucking
more
TV.
stuff that we're not even saying, but like you
Yeah.
guys will see because I'd rather just like do rather than just announce.
That's the
Facts.
big one. Yeah,
Everything
like,
we discuss is already solidified. Everyth's already
Already in motion.
Yeah,
Right.
so like we don't talk about things that aren't.
You gotta
So
admit
catch
it.
us in Cali, April
Yeah,
21st
you
to April
gotta
24th, my nigga. If you in LA specifically, pull up on this. We gonna drop the Addy.
No, we're not. But yeah.
I mean, you gotta make it feel
You know,
like we are.
I gotta
You
random.
feel me? Like, you gonna pull up on this. Make it feel like you gonna pull up on this.
No, bro,
Like,
I'm
Niggas gonna be on inbox like, yo, where the
I
address
got a
at?
random, no. I got a random dick pic that said, "This is how I feel
Hey,
about
yo.
you," and I'm a little freaked out about that. So I don't want people are starting.
What's
to
his
do
ad
weird
name?
stuff.
Tell everybody his ad
It
name.
was like
doing
some
weird
weird private account. We're not even gonna. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say weird shit, but yeah, I can't.
I'm
Yeah,
not telling
because this
people
shit
mine,
like
yeah.
definitely not gonna let niggas know the location. Because even out here, I don't feel safe no more. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Right?
Safe everywhere, bro.
It's been like I went to the store like Friday. Went to the store on Friday. My nigga coming out the store. I went to the store for my mother and father too. At that, coming out the store, niggas was like, yo, Hoff. I'm like, the fuck? You be doing that shit on the unknown, right? You Hoff, right? I'm like, safety, my nigga.
That's gonna be us this summer.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah,
niggas
it's
knowing
not-
me. Like I don't
I'm
like
prepared
that.
for
That
it.
I don't know.
I'm
Shit,
prepared for it.
prepared as you are, but trust me, that first time you just doing your regular life shit, and the
Nigga.
niggas just run down on you like, yo, what up, my nigga?
I'm about to
I love what you
channel
do. You gonna be like,
my inner Kanye.
what up, my nigga? Like, especially if you out doing some shit with your kids or you doing
Bro,
some
I'm gonna
shit
channel my inner
I'm gonna
Kanye.
tell y'all this right
When it
now.
comes to
Don't run up
paparazzi,
on me with my
I already
kids.
know.
telling you, bro.
Oh,
Like,
I'm
you
channeling
gonna be
my
like,
inner
whoa.
Kanye.
Don't run up on
I'm
me.
literally gonna take
Don't
their
run up
camera
on me
and
with my
beat their
kids, nigga, because that's the
paparazzi.
first
Or some
thing.
shit like that.
You're
Word,
like,
word,
okay.
word.
Okay,
But that's what I'm saying. Like
alright.
niggas don't like. I'm not going to sit here like fraud. Like niggas run up with me like, with cameras and shit. But like niggas really like running down like niggas who I don't know, never met in my my life ran down like,
yo, I'm gonna put the hand on your chest like, yo, my nigga.
And I remember, mind you, we come from like that shit where it's like random niggas running up on you, my niggas, just like this nigga said, like, nah, whoa, like, chill, nigga.
What you doing? What you doing?
What is you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I get it. I'm amazing. I'm me. How could you not run up on me?
Oh my god.
Don't come running.
I can't blame you for how amazing I am.
And
I can't blame you for finding me amazing.
So y'all,
I really can't.
So y'all, like, shout out to y'all.
As you should.
Y'all, I love you. I love
facts.
you. You know what I'm saying? For even like taking the time out to appreciate like the artistry and what we put out there. But it's like, nah, nigga.
Find me amazing.
That's if I'm with the kids. If I'm
Matter of fact,
I might not be
Matter
so
of fact,
hostile.
if you're willing, worship me.
Oh,
I'll
my god.
I'll probably pay your tuition.
Oh
From
my
afar though.
gosh.
I'll probably save you from being a stripper.
From afar though. And,
Oh my god.
You know,
yo, listen.
Shoot me a message on Instagram. Don't run up on me.
Slide in my DM.
Especially if I'm shopping for my parents, my nigga. Like,
let me leave your message on red.
Wait.
Let me feel empowered.
I got one thing to say. One thing to say. This has been another great episode of We the Whiskey Podcast.
Say that.
I second that notion.
We love you.
I have to come back.
Please follow us on Instagram
at
at We and Whiskey Podcast. Go visit WeandWhiskeyPodcast.com.
Yes.
To go buy your merch, listen to our podcast anywhere you can find podcasts.
And buy them a shot.
Literally. And buy us a shot
shot.
at WeandWhiskeyPodcast.com. Whiskey with an
Can
E.
you let them know we can find y'all?
Yeah, follow us. Just Google The Breakers Radio Show. Not joking. Follow us on Instagram. The Breakers Radio
No, you
Show.
ain't joking.
I'm definitely not. Follow us on Instagram, The Breakers. Like, if you type in The Breakers Radio Show, you
pops
get
up.
every single fucking
Nigga,
social
we
media
can get
link.
fined with if you just type
Just
the word
type it
"and"
in.
in now, you can find us. You don't have to put the little ampersand in there. No
See,
more.
yeah, like it pays to be Googled.
It pays
my
to
nigga.
work.
Like it pays to be Googled.
It pays
bro.
to
Like,
work.
Yeah, it pays to put in work, man. Like,
Fact.
yeah. So yeah, just Google The Breakers Radio Show. Let's keep it simple for you guys. You don't gotta go to a whole bunch of sites. You'll find it on Google and shit.
Yes.
And yeah, man.
At the King Hoff.
Oh yeah, at the King
At
Hoff.
the Fab Life of Dri.
At the Fab Life of Dri. And shout out to Weed and Whiskey for having us on, man. Been watching these brothers grow for a long time.
Breakers,
2
Weed and
years.
Whiskey.
Nah, I feel like
it's actually been longer.
It's been longer,
No, but like this is history. This is
I know.
Yeah, it's
Now
exactly.
you know me as a poet before he made it.
Oh,
As a
wow.
podcast,
Okay,
yeah.
so but
Yeah.
to me,
Like-
this is like the Breakers, Weed and Whiskey. Like,
Yeah.
mashup. I love
This
it.
nigga had my book
I love
on
it.
his Lifecast podcast.
What?
Yeah,
This
we
nigga
had
had
it on
my
the wall.
book
We had
in
the
the
poster
background.
Because he's a
Yeah.
real one, is he not?
Yeah.
Is he not?
That's-
Wait, hold
I
on.
tell him all the time.
I know it's
Like, just like
over.
how we give you flowers, I tell him
He's
all
the
the
reason
time.
I
why
have to
how we
big
got
him
it.
up.
He's the
Like,
reason why this podcast is
I
going
would.
on.
You gave me all the credit. There wouldn't be me.
Yeah.
in
He don't
your
want
life
to take
without
it.
him. Like,
He don't want
I'm
to take
telling
it,
you.
but I tell him all the
telling
time.
you.
I'm like,
telling
bro,
you.
you had me, like me personally, you had
My
me
brother.
on your platform twice, my nigga. And I was able to be me. In every way, shape, or form. How did I not want to recreate that for me?
Of course.
Just keep going, you know?
Of course.
And you, like, it was when he was 4 years in. So,
I already know.
and up to this day, I tell him, bro, stick to radio personalities for right now. Let me take over the podcast.
Hey, we go. We back, man.
We'll have a discussion off camera about that.
Between the rhymes, we here. It's all healthy. It's healthy though, because we need niggas who's really willing to put this content out there for the people.
We're the
really
new generation of media empire. You realize that, right?
No, fact.
We're not-
Real shit.
Nobody makes media like weed and whiskey, yo.
Yeah, real shit.
You're not gonna have anybody come spill the beans like the way you spill the beans with us.
Yeah, because I
Real
would
shit.
never have said half the things.
I know.
Only time I've ever said half the things is on the Lifecast podcast. That's why I
As
said
you should. That's the
you
only other
guys
way.
are like toxic brothers.
So
like,
if you
it's
need more
crazy.
toxicity in your life, you
I
need to
see.
listen
I'm
more
like,
Hoff and
oh my
Dri.
gosh.
Tune
it's
into
crazy.
Breakers Radio, and that's
Yeah.
gonna be your next level because we once a week. You can listen to more than one fucking podcast.
Oh yeah, but we're not even.
Y'all
You guys
can
are
yeah,
tearing
you're
the
radio.
podcast. We have we have a whole live show right now. We're
Yes.
kind of doing the 106 in Park,
Yes.
TRL. We the new Terrence
I want to come on y'all show.
Rossi.
I want to come on y'all show.
AJ.
I was about to say AJ.
I'm not an artist.
I'm from that.
I'm not an artist, but I want to come on y'all show.
For
But
sure,
now we
Lala
at-
and whoever.
It's different,
you know.
yeah. Because
I'm
I'm gotta be an
toxic.
artist, but we got like
I'm
got some
toxic.
shit.
You,
Like,
you guys can have. We'll start inserting little weed and whiskey clips.
Honestly, we got to actually. I actually
we
had.
got it. Oh,
There's-
but-
there's-
All right. Hold on. Let's cut the cameras.
There's
Let's
a
get
lot
everything
already
done.
talked about
We
mad
talked
shit.
about a
That's
lot
what
of
I'm saying.
shit.
Me and this nigga already talked about
We
mad
talked
shit.
about a
It was just a
lot of
matter of
shit.
getting quell ass in. Like, yo,
Yes.
we gotta fill you in.
That's
nigga,
all
like,
it was.
Okay.
That's all it was.
Listen, all right.
We
This-
just sat and smoked
this is,
and talked about a lot of the shit.
This is a cut camera. We'll talk about this shit after this. Y'all have this is history right here in the making. We love y'all. Peace out. I gotta see my kids.
And tell your baby mothers, not your wives, but your baby mothers, we love them.
Oh gosh.
They don't know what we're talking about.